Yay, we're here.
We did it. We're live.
How are we doing, everybody? So, as you might have noticed, this is not Paul's beer reviews because Paul is not from Texas. Although,
That's right.
And Paul has a ginger beard, and this is Mike. Mike does not have a ginger beard. So, there you go.
Yep. It's a little patchy. But...
Mike, do you want to tell them about your channel and what you do?
Sure. So my name's Mike. I live in Houston, Texas, and I have a YouTube channel called Drunk Texan Says. It's this right here. And John is just someone that, started commenting really early on in my YouTube videos. And so I checked out his brewing company and stuff, and we kind of messaged back and forth. I saw he had a YouTube channel. And so he invited me on the show, and I said, hell yeah, brother. So here we are.
So yeah, it's awesome. I'm a little bit excited, as you can see, people. It's pretty cool having American baby, America. Yeah, on the channel. So that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry to bring a Budweiser into this, but that's the only beer in my fridge at the moment. So I'm sorry. It could be the bottom, and then everything that you talk about and all other beers will be better.
It's fine. Don't worry. We all have a what's the word? A guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Budweiser is one of them. Shall we? So I'll introduce you to who's in the comments because I know a lot of these people. So Window Beer Reviews with Thomas. He's over in Ireland. Lovely chap. He has his own channel. Josh Edwards. He's based in Huddersfield near me. Phil Smith. He comes on all sorts of stuff. And he recently paid £125 for a can of beer from California.
Wow. Wait, from California?
Yeah, it's the Stone Cold Steve Austin
Okay.
Brewing special. We did it for charity. Scott Wonder did it for charity. Lee W. is in a place called Leeds. Don't know if you've heard of Leeds before.
I've heard of Leeds.
Yeah. So he's from Leeds. He's a legend. And that is avatar is Leeds United Football Club. Simo Sup's beer reviews. He's over in Lancashire, which is over the hill from here. So we're White Roses because we're from Yorkshire. He's a Red Rose from Lancashire.
Lancashire is where the cheese rolling thing is, right?
That's right. That's all we need to. Yeah.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning. I know more about the UK than anyone else I personally know in real life. Thanks to my YouTube channel.
Nice. Jack Howard. Jack, I see in my mind you're in Huddersfield, but I'm not sure if you are actually. Jack's crazy. We love him though. Beer Dog Reviews is down in Somerset, and they talk like that down there, but Beer Dog does not talk like that because he tells me off every time. He's got a channel. He's a top lad. Do I know where the power pack? It might be behind, but I think it. When did I? Sorry, my wife has just walked in with the other laptop.
No.
She's got to do it on the big one down there. Just turn the camera around. We'll turn the screen. Or sorry, Mike. This is just what happened. It's
all good, brother.
This is real life dilemmas. My daughter's got a dance lesson. Yeah, it might be behind there. I can't remember where I last used it. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my laptop bag. There you go. Win.
Got that squared away.
Sorted.
Look, Matt Bridger's in the chat. That's my boy, dude. He is. I don't know what part of the UK he lives in, but so a couple of years ago, I was looking up Vegas vlogs one time, and I came across it's like blah blah blah, as thumbnails of slots, and I clicked on them, and then it was a British guy. I was like, a British guy in Vegas, and so he goes on like 2-week trips all the time, and he has a YouTube channel too, and I've been subscribed to him for years. He says South London, that's where he's from. That's my boy.
South London, they talk like this. They're like proper geezers. South London.
He does, I guess, sounds like that, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, we got who else we got? We got Shark Home Brewing. So old Sharky Baby is in Cali. He's another California.
California.
Yeah, Sobieski. He's I don't know where he's. You'd think he's Russian with that name, but he's one of the. He supported us when we had like 17 subscribers, and he's been
Nice.
with us ever since. Yeah, he's a top lad. He's just had his COVID jab, so he's having a Lithuanian lager. Nice. And then Blind Man's podcast. He's up in Newcastle direction from the northeast. He's a lovely man. Top man. Trek Matt. He's a new one. He likes Star Trek like me. We're both nerds. Chris Dawson. Top man. Yeah, we got Scott Wanderer in the house. Yeah. Look at that, people. I have nearly caught up with your comments. And Daft About Craft, they've got a podcast as well. They're lovely people. How we doing? Yeah. Sobieski spelt that out for you so you can understand where he's from.
Wimberley. Am I supposed to say it 3 times? Like if I say Wimberley 3 times and I can click my heels, then it'll transport me to somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, is that the link? Is that the link for you, Thomas, or whoever? Is this the link for your own channel or for Mike's? If you can put in fact, everybody in chat, put your channel links in so that people can find you. If you've got a channel, stick the link in for your channel. And would somebody put Mike's in there as well, please? That'd be amazing.
Hey, and if you're ever looking for something like you just want to drink some beers and you're sitting at your house watching YouTube, Matt Bridger. I've watched he goes to Vegas, and that's my boy. It's fun videos. And he's the luckiest damn slot player I've ever seen in my life. There was one of his videos. I don't remember what trip it was, but there was one trip on his very first night. He made almost $2,000. And you see him in the vlog. He's like walking around. He's like so drunk. He's like, I just can't lose, man. Except it was like, I can't lose, mate. I
can't lose a thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So James has asked me if I've tried a dunkel. Do you know, I said this the other week, James, that I've never had a dunkel. Do you know what a dunkel is, Mike?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
It's a type of beer. There you go. There's education for you right there. Anyway, I've never had a dunkel. I think it's oh gosh, they did tell me what it was, and I've already forgotten. But it's a style of brewing. So I should know this. I have a brewery, but I don't. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Oh, local brewery, Quantuck. Ah, okay. So I saw something about Quantuck the other day. Good brewery. Nice people, from what I can gather. What part of small Texas are you from?
Small Texas. It's real hard to find Texas on the map. You got to zoom in on the U.S. You got to zoom in real close, but you'll see us kind of in the south, in the middle, kind of. It's a real small state. But I say I'm from Houston, but technically I live in a city called Conroe, which is about a 25-minute drive north of Houston. It's kind of like the suburbs of Houston in a way. Just no one on the planet Earth, even within Texas, would know. If I said I'm from Conroe, they'd say, do you ride on tractors and, shoot shotguns from your horse on it? So I'm like, no, it's just the suburbs of Houston. There's big buildings right outside my house. Like it's not super country, but.
Yes, the beard is coming back. It's getting there. So Scott and Wonders did this fantastic charity live feed. It was amazing, and a lot of these guys in the comments donated money, and me and Scott shaved our beards off. It was carnage. I got so much abuse, Mike. You have no idea. You just couldn't believe that somebody would get so much flack for shaving their beard off. But it was very funny.
I saw your pictures earlier on your Instagram when I first started, we started communicating, and I saw you had like a beard out to here. My thing, I would have a beard, but I have to shave it for work, which sucks. But I've been off. I took the week off, so I have a little baby beard stubble coming in.
This is like, what? How long has it been now? Has it been 3 or is it 2 weeks? I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, and Scott Wonder is still doing. They're doing a walk as well. So if somebody wants to ping their Just Giving link in, then go for it. Who else have we got in the house? We got Leah Miles. Hello, you lovely people. Leah's lovely. She's one of the few beer ladies that come on.
Nice.
There's only her, Lisa, and then you've got Wanda, Fiona, Lou. Oh, what's Blue Van Man's wife called? Can't remember. I'm really sorry, I've forgotten your name. There's my wife, and Mel, and I think that's it. There's the only ladies on it. So yeah. Sobieski's discovered the celebratory lager might have been a problem.
Lithuanian lager. Can't say I've had it, but your comment with the ladies and beer. So my wife doesn't like to drink too much because it hurts her stomach, but she drinks those sugary drinks, and she drinks like she'll drink like a weak whiskey and Coke. She's like, my stomach hurts, and I go, because all your drinks are sugary. Drink beer, and your stomach won't hurt anymore. But she just can't stand the taste. So whatever, her loss, I guess.
Well, Lydia's a bit like that. She'll drink some of the sweet, stouty porters and things like that, but not. Yeah, she won't touch the rest of it.
Well, yes, she likes. Mike. That's your accent, I think, because I'm an American. We have the normal accent. Everyone else has a weird accent. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There you go. It's the country of Texas.
Hell yeah, heck yeah, brother! I got the flag representing back here.
The Lone Star. I know that.
Lone Star State. That's us, baby.
Yeah. I think Yorkshire, if there was ever a Lone Star State of the UK, Yorkshire would be it.
Nice.
The comments are going to light up now with hate.
Dude, my very first video ever, I started off the video because I had 19 channel subscribers and like 100 channel views. And I said, hi, I'm Mike. I'm from the country of Texas, because that's like a local joke, like Mr. Bridger just pointed out. And probably 30% of the comments I've gotten on that video, which was like a couple thousand, it ended up being, were like, the country of Texas, stupid American. Like, I knew Americans were stupid, but God, not that stupid. And I was like, dude, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Leave me alone, man.
That's savage. People on YouTube and social media are savage. They're quite quick to tell you when you're wrong.
Oh, Mr. Shark from LA. All right. We'll have a truce just for the sake of this, okay? We'll be civil. I'm just kidding.
I used to live in a place called LA, but it was kind of slang for Little Hampton, which you missed out the H. So you'd say, where do you live? And you go, Little Hampton. And there's no H in it. So then that got shortened to, where do you live? And you go, LA. And they go, oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Little Hampton.
There we go. Sobieski. Dunkel just means dark in German. So it's a dark German beer. There you go. It's always a red. How are you, mate? Always a red. Lovely guy. Drinks red wine. Hence the name.
That's me right now because I'm sunburnt. I'm always a red. I got burnt to a crisp last weekend.
I don't know if everybody knows, Mike, in the chat, but in Texas, they had like a massive storm and it was snowing.
Yeah.
And then it was really hot straight after.
Yeah, we have a joke in Houston that says if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Then it'll be different. But I actually got sunburnt. I was working outside in a jacket and I was cold and I got sunburnt. So it's like, I don't know. Story of my life, man.
Don't worry, man. It's well, today we had snow when we left the house. Then we had loads of hail, sun, wind, rain, and now look out. In fact, I need to shut the window. But we've got Every time I put the fire on when I've not had it on for a while, it smells like. Now it's blue sky with a little bit of cloud. Crazy.
Yep. I heard, because I'm going to the UK in September, and I heard that a lot of people in the comments on my videos and stuff told me, like, bring a rain jacket, dude, because it's gonna rain. I guess it rains a lot over there.
Yeah, whereabouts in the UK are you going?
We don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try to do like a 2-week trip, and so I want to hit the major. I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Wales, obviously England. I even want to try to hop over to the Isle of Man, and then I just don't know, because apparently all of the UK can fit in Texas. So I'm thinking it can't be. Surely I can hop between, like, spend 2 or 3 days in each like little place, and we'll see. In Ireland and North Ireland too.
The thing about, you want to go to Ireland and Northern Ireland?
I want to do it all, man. It's a 9-hour flight. I just want to do it.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's how can I explain it? Right. Okay. I lived on the south coast when I was a kid, and you can go from one town to another on that coast road. You can do it in no time at all. 2 hours, you can be like miles away, right?
Right.
Where I live now, if I was going to go to the other side of town, it'll take me an hour, because the roads are all like tiny, and it's just completely, everything takes forever.
But y'all got like trains and stuff, right?
We have got trains, yeah.
We have like locomotive, like transport stuff, trains, obviously, and I don't think I've ever ridden on a train, like a person train, in my life. I think they have them in New York and stuff like that, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm going to show you out the window. Whoops. Oh, no, not that way. I'm not. There you go. Woo.
Oh, nice.
God,
nice.
I'm not doing very well here. I'm killing this, people.
Well, it looks pretty.
It's looking very white, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Damn it. You know what, Mike?
We tried.
We tried. It didn't work.
I mean, I can see your trees and your bushes and stuff. So
that's what she said. Right.
I saw earlier, and that's what she said. I saw earlier, my boy Shark, Mr. LA, said, "What did you say, Mike? I can't understand your accent." see how it is.
Oh, Sharky is. I tell you what, for a Californian, he's a top lad. He is. He is. So we've got a raffle. We've got another raffle going on. So Scotland won as well. Also, shameless plug. If anyone wants a cream egg stout, we're having a raffle for it. So where are we at on this raffle? Because I want to know. Because I haven't done. So Blue Van Man. So for you, obviously, Mike doesn't know who Blue Van Man is. He's another YouTuber. He's got a massive channel. He called me out for something I made a comment on about how to make this cream egg. Do you know what a cream egg is?
Like, is it literally an egg with cream in it?
Kind of.
I don't know.
Mike, will you go down on my desk? There's a cream egg. Will you go and get it and bring it up for me? Because Mike doesn't know what it looks like, so I'm going to show you. So basically, it's owned by a company called Cadbury's, and there was a beer that they made specially for the anniversary of Cadbury's cream eggs. So the idea is that you've got to somehow interweave them together to make this beer experience. Although most people were a bit like, it's not great. So I might have to buy that can of beer, because I haven't done the review yet, because I've been a bit busy this week. It's all gone a bit to pot. I'm going to get Kobe. Mike is going to bring up a cream egg to show you, Mike. Here we go. Who did? She's dancing. That's why she kicked you, mate. That is a cream egg.
Oh, is it like a chocolate egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inside, if you open it,
I never heard it called a cream egg, but
yeah. So it looks like that.
okay. Yeah, I've seen those before.
And it's got like.
Is that marshmallows?
It's like icing sugar.
Oh, okay.
This light off. See, like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the orange and the white from an egg. There you go.
Mm.
You can now, Mike, sleep at night.
Yes.
Knowing.
I toss and turn. Man, I toss and turn throughout the whole night, going, God, what is a cream egg? What is it? But now I can stop paying my psychiatrist and my therapist. Now I got it squared away, man.
Money saved. Money in the bank now.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Lawson said something.
Hi, John. I'm going to place an order. Oh. You live in Huddersfield. Chris, don't come to the brewery. The reason is because of COVID, it's a nightmare. But instead, we deliver in Huddersfield for free. Also, sorry, I'm full of cream egg. What we can do, once lockdown's over, yeah, you can come and collect it. It's fine. But yeah, that's where we're at. We can deliver it for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
See,
Sorry, Mike.
No, it's that lag thing again. I'm sorry, but I tried to order from your website, but apparently the United States government frowns upon alcohol imported from the motherland, man. So
that's it, and that's the key, the motherland. Oh yeah, Simo's got a channel. I honestly, Mike, grab that link, go and watch it. You have never, if you want a proper like a proper accent and somebody that is just so funny and more swear words than you could ever imagine in a life, like any review video. He's
okay.
Your man. Brilliant fun.
Trying to see. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. Watch it. Oh, he's got the long locks, the opposite of my hairstyle.
Yeah, mine's actually, well, apart from this bit up here, it's like a baboon's bum up there. It's bald as a coot.
Man,
yeah.
I started shaving mine when I was 22. I just said it was a struggle bus for sure.
Struggle bus.
Yeah, I was driving the struggle bus.
Oh my gosh. No, you still can't understand what you're saying. West Yorkshire. Yeah, that's right. That's the only place to live.
Wait, what'd you call it? Shire?
Oh, I've just been silly. West Yorkshire.
Oh, you're like playing it because I called on my cheese rolling video. I called it Lancastershire, and I got my butt. I'll say my butt ripped open with the jaws of life. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I got roasted so bad, and I was like, Lancastershire. I now know how to say it, or Lancashire. Apparently, I guess it's like a city, a county type of thing, but. Dude, I got roasted so bad for saying Lancastershire. And they were like, this, all the comments were like, this is not Lord of the Rings, okay?
Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. It's there's a video of an Italian guy trying to say, have you come across Worcestershire sauce yet?
Are you asking me or are you talking about the video?
Yeah, you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we have, okay, well, we call it Worcestershire sauce, but, and I'm like, man, this is a doozy to say this dang sauce name, you know? Worcestershire, man, that's what we call it. I don't even think that's a Texas thing. I think that's the U.S. It's when we see SHIRE, we think Shire.
Oh, you know, so this Italian guy, he's trying to say it, and he goes, Worcester Shari Sauce into the sauce. Worcester Shari Sauce. I'm like, oh man. Adrian Woolley. So Adrian Woolley is from there's have you heard of James May from Top Gear? And do you know what Top Gear is?
I know it's a show about cars and stuff, but I've never really watched it, to be honest with you.
Okay, so James May and Richard Hammond and Jeremy Clarkson set up this thing called that cream egg's causing me havoc. Drive Tribe and Food Tribe. Mm-hmm. So they're like online platforms. Food Tribe, we go on because we do stuff. We're doing stuff with James May. So Adrian Woolley is from there. So he's a good guy. Got a Firebird Festive and an Old Peculiar for later. Old Peculiar is a beer, by the way.
What's the Firebird Festive?
I don't know. I think that might be a beer as well. on our new beer, it has a real picture of a Firebird on it.
Nice.
It's true. Check everyone out. Fantastic. Am I miles behind on the comments? As always. My mum lived in Littlehampton for a while after my gran and great-gran moved out of London. There you go. LA, baby.
I always like when people put mum, M-U-N. That's like a telltale, like you are officially from the UK if you put mum. That's how we find the British spies. It's like spell mom. If they put a U instead of an O, gotcha.
No, I never think of that. Tell Mike, my uncle lives in Kansas.
He probably meant Kansas. Probably a typo.
All right, Kansas. And when I visited once, lots of jazzketa because it was snowing. And then 2 days later, I had to buy shorts because it went 90.
Oh, I think he said he had to get lots of jackets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah. No, that's about right. It's you never know, man. I mean, our weather is not very extreme one way or the other, except for like 3 weeks ago when it snowed. But yeah, I mean, that's just how the U.S. is. It's just, especially Kansas is out like Midwest. So that's like Tornado Valley. So they have tornadoes they got to dodge all the time and stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Micah, is Kobe not letting you play?
Kobe?
Kobe, are you not letting Micah play?
You're grounded. Just kidding.
They're like, Mike says you're grounded, Kobe.
Yep.
He's like laughing. He's like,
You have to write. What my mom used to do is if I did something wrong, I had to write on a piece of paper what I did wrong 100 times.
Oh, man. We got some brutal... Oh, my dad was the master of punishments, right? So he would just think of it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember, like, me and my mum clashed really bad. So I would slam doors and I'd be like, rah, 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 boom. And he was a big guy, 6'4", big lad. He walked in one day and he just unscrewed the hinges of my door. And I'm a teenage boy, right? I want my door, right?
Oh, yeah.
Puts it in the hall and says, when you learn to shut one, you can have one. And then walks off. Yep. That door was in there for about 4 months until I got it back.
Yep. I also have removed a door in my time. I didn't get it removed on me. I removed one. Yep. So I feel you.
Yeah. And then we've had, what else have we had? He cut the plug off my TV because I kept watching it late at night. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Somerset. Do you know where Somerset is?
Nope.
So it's in the West Country. So, but nobody says, well, if you live down there, you don't say Somerset. You say Somerset. Hello, David Wilson. How are you, mate?
What's up, David?
Mike, I was the one who sent the Broken Skull beer over. Yeah. So,
I heard the story of that. I heard it was not as simple as just stealing it and delivering it. Apparently, it was a big ordeal.
Yeah, just a tad. Good evening, all. Chris
What's up?
He's another beer reviewer, top lad. Chris is a legend. So him and Paul's beer reviews don't like one of my beers, but they like all the others. But don't like. So we like to wind him up and say, all sorts of stuff. Well, Paul cops for it, Chris not so much. But we like to wind Paul up. I've got a chocolate-filled cream egg to try. Well, that's not a cream egg then, is it?
He's a Californian, man. You gotta cut him some slack.
Okay. Last thing he needs is marshmallow. Cheers, Dan. Is that Dan? Is that Dan your Dan or my Dan? Is he one of yours?
I don't recognize that name.
All right, must be one of mine. Thanks, Dan. Stan.
Got some trolls lurking.
It's all right. It's all good. They're welcome. Oh wow! So Sobieski's like keeping going with the Lithuanian theme tonight. Just open the right. Oh, we've got a beer called Roy, by the way. That's why I'm saying that.
Right on.
Cranberry Pale Ale. I've given John a hard time about shipping beer to the US. I'm working on it, all right? Icy. Hey!
I think Icy might be one of mine. Yeah, I think. I recognize that name. I think. I could be wrong.
Welcome, Icy. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. We've got loads of people in the comments.
What did he say? He said whose hair's longer? Out of me? I think... mine. I thought it said Mike's. Okay, sorry.
That's kind of funny. Another. Oh wow, we're having a hair off here.
Hey, I'll win every one of those because I can put on a wig, no problem.
It's true,
Mike. I gave you a
sub.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna overlook your Californianness, and we'll be allies.
Absolutely. So, Mike, what time is it there? What time have I forced you to drink?
It is 11:41 a.m. I ate breakfast and then grabbed some beers for this. I'm not kidding you, brother. I literally made some breakfast, drank some coffee, grabbed some beers. Here I am. Good morning, America. You know.
Oh, we have a saying here. I don't know if it's a universal saying, and the saying is, you grab a beer. It's probably a bit too early to have one. And you go, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, we got songs about that.
There you go.
Jimmy Buffett. He's like the official alcoholic of America. He's got all kinds of songs about drinking on the beach and getting in a boat and drinking. Is a good time.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I love stuff like that.
He's got places called Margaritaville.
I don't know. Sorry. Did you... Jack upset Lisa, apparently. I don't know why. Yeah, I do like my country music.
Yep.
I'd like to think, Mike, that you listen to your country music.
I do. To be honest, I'm mainly I like metal music and like hard rock, but country is they fight. Sometimes I'm in a mood for country, and then sometimes I'm driving down the road and I'm just like, yeah.
Well, Simo loves his like all sorts of metal. Loves all his rock and stuff like that. So does Beer Dog. Like Beer Dog is like he goes to like these like death metal concerts and all sorts. Which is kind of on the opposite end. I like AC/DC stuff like that. But then I love my chill hop. Chill hop. I'm just like, give me a beer, sit me in the sun, let me listen to chill hop. I'm a happy man.
Right.
But I like country. I like dance music when I'm in the mood. So yeah, very different. So Simo abuses me about my music, though. Mate. That's the problem. There you go. Firebird is a King's Brewery from King and Barnes. Festive was one of their old ales.
Mm.
So I'm having an Italian lager called Menebrera.
I'm drinking this really exotic beer. It's kind of hard to find. I had to find some guy in a back alleyway to get it, but it's called Budweiser. It's a very illustrious high-end beer. This one can was actually $10,000.
Wow.
So, yeah. US dollars, not pounds. That'd be like 10 pounds. But
do you know Budweiser stole the name from Budweiser in Czech?
I've heard that actually. And I have y'all have like piggy banks in the UK where like it's something that has a little slot. You're supposed to put your coins in and your change, you know. We call them piggy banks. Well, I have one in my closet that's a big, huge Budweiser bottle, but it's huge. It's like 2.5 feet tall Budweiser bottle piggy bank. And it says Budweiser on it with a V. And I always thought that's weird. And then since I started my YouTube channel, I found out that was the original one. So now that piggy bank's even cooler.
That's it, man. That's like the legit original. Yeah, Sobieski was saying that he walked past the Lithuanian shop. That's pretty cool. Mike, your thought? You're the coolest guy from Texas, on par with Mark Henry.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Yep.
There we are. Got an order. Thank you.
Hey.
What a guy. Trinosaurus. Hello, mate. How are you, mate? Do you know as well, if you look in the background, I made it like a little Irish pub for Mike. Something different for him.
We do have some pubs that look just like that, actually. The one that comes to mind is the Baker Street pub. And it's got like it's got a hidden bathroom and a bookcase. So they have this sign that says restrooms and it points at a bookcase. And it looks confusing, but you're supposed to pull the bookcase open to get it. And they got dartboards and looks just like that.
That's well cool. We have a place called Meat Liquor, which like is spelled meat as in meat and then liquor as in liquor, like alcohol.
Yeah.
Liquor.
Oh,
okay. And the one in Leeds looks like a working men's bar in America. It's like light for light.
Nice.
It's cool. It's really cool. I took my mate who's American. He was like, "Why are we sat in here?
This is boring."
This looks like a right hole. And I'm like, no, it's meant to look like this.
It's a regular old honky tonk over here.
Oh, Trek Matt must be from Somerset himself. Trek Matt, do you talk like this? And you say, I love Star Trek, me. To infinity and beyond. No, that's what's his name, isn't it? A thirsty ferret. Now, a thirsty ferret, Bishop's finger, not good. Not good.
It doesn't sound appealing.
Well, they're kind of like old staples, but they're not. Yeah, they're all right. They're all right. They're okay. But they're not. There's a lot of better beer. But Indy's Guinness is all right. Not too bad. Evening. Is this one of your fellas?
Loki 815 or 1815. No, I don't think so. I mean, it could be. Maybe someone came over, but
I think it is, definitely.
But what's up? Either way.
What's up, Loki 1815? Why is it 1815?
Yeah, what happened then? The only year that matters is 1776. All of the other years are. Sorry.
Brother shot me with an air rifle, so old man smashed it into pieces on the living room floor. Wow. Yeah. Mike, did you take my advice and try Duvel or Paul Naviers after you asked your subscribers to choose a beer for you?
So I posted that picture. I think there's an echo on your end. I think your microphone's picking me up on your end.
Oh, really?
I hear an echo of myself. But anyway, I made a post I posted like the picture of all the local, or I'm sorry, imported beers, local for y'all, imported for me, beers. And I have a bunch of suggestions. I haven't had a chance to, so I posted that picture that day, but I haven't been to the store since because I had to work. but one of my upcoming videos, I will try a lot of those beers.
Hang on, mate. Hold the fort, old boy.
Okay. So we lost our Brit. So this is now an American stream. So just kidding.
Howdy, welcome to.
Howdy, y'all. I reckon I got a hankering for one of them here Budweisers. Yeah, man, these Budweisers are rootin' tootin' dang good time. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm done. Oh my God. I like to mosey on down to a honky tonk and then walk up to the bartender and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, I would like one of them Budweisers in a shot of Fireball."
We have Fireball here, by the way.
Oh, and Fireball's, I mean, it's like Budweiser. It's low quality crap, but it's also good stuff at the same time.
Puts hairs on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
So Sobieski was a subscriber of yours before you even came on here.
Oh, really?
Well, if he asked you.
Yeah, I think I recognize that name.
Sobieski, you've been moonlighting, cheating on us. I'm back. What did I miss? Well, we were just, what was it? Shooting the breeze?
That was the censored version. Yeah. Shooting the breeze. You know another one? There's another one. It's called Cutting Up. I said that to my wife yesterday. She's like, because normally I call her, I leave work at like right at 5 on the dot, like I'm out of here. And it was like 5:15. And I called her. She's like, "Are you just now leaving?" And I said, "Yeah, me and some coworkers were cutting up." And I said, "Oh, I need to tell John, Cutting Up. That's another one."
I've not heard Cutting Up. There's a song where they say, "We like to boogie," and they say, "Let's cut a rug up tonight."
Oh, cut a rug. Yeah.
Yeah, which means dance.
Apparently. Yep. Yeah. That's like that's an old school slang though.
Phil says, "Good evening, all you beautiful people. It's the weekend, and I'm a drinking."
I like that. It's a weekend. I'm a drinking. I like that.
That's it. Everybody's going on about Somerset. God, lush, eh? I'll sub to you later, Mike.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Mike, John, and Paul made me drink a beer at 9 a.m.
Hey, John made me drink a beer at 11 a.m. So I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah,
California is 2 hours behind us, so
it's crazy, isn't it? Well, luckily, the time zone starts in the UK, and that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, how'd that happen? I want to recount. I want to recount on that. Who voted on that?
I don't know. Kobe, are you online with your friend? Are you talking to your mate online? Why is my bandwidth suddenly shrinking? Right. Oh, it'll be Casey downstairs. Sorry, Mike.
No, you're good. You look good on your stream quality looks good. At least on my end.
Eric Burton, you need a badass chair like Lord's.
Hey, Eric. That's my buddy. That's my in real life buddy. He's I've known him since like middle school. Yeah, I have just a regular little gamer chair action going on. I need a fancy. We were just talking about it right before we went live. We were talking about his chair.
It's all about the chair, Mike. It's all about the chair. It's like this chair could have its own channel without me. That's the sad bit about it.
Yeah, no, it's legit.
You know me, John, always dividing the crowd. What do you think of Luke Combs? Love Luke Combs. What a guy.
Is that a country artist?
Yeah, Luke Combs is, yeah.
I can't say that.
Beer Never Broke My Heart.
Is he like a new school country artist? I feel like I recognize that name, but can't say I know any of his songs, to be honest with you.
My internet is shockingly bad at the moment.
I have us here, and then I have the stream going on the left, and you look fine.
Yes. Don't know. Oh, I know why. Because I'm an idiot and I've got it going on the other page. That might solve the problem. So look at that. We've got 39 people in. I'm sorry, Mike. It's a bit of a downturn compared to yours, but
no, that's good. That's a good number. That's a good, healthy number.
Phil said he wouldn't pay 10 pence for a pod.
It's pence, pennies?
Yeah.
Like 100 pence is £1?
Yeah.
I see how it is. So that's like 400 American dollars, 10 pence.
It is. Micah, can you be quiet? We've got sound effects along with Minecraft as well. So, here we go. I'm just whizzing through. I'm so far behind on the comments. I'm really sorry.
Picture. It'd be too difficult. I'd have to go get the piggy bank.
Have you been to Nottingham Robin Hood Beer Festival? It's back this year. Micah, upstairs. That's your last warning. Done.
He's grounded too.
It's like,
yeah, that's how kids are. Uh-oh. Okay, now I think he's lagged out a little bit. So I'm going to take over as any American would do until he pops back in, because he's frozen on my screen. So here, I'll tell you what. I'll go keep up with the chat. What was the last one from Tristram? I recognize that name from one of mine. Let's see. Okay, Blindsman's. Oh, I saw Shoemaker's up in here. What's up, Shoemaker? John, if you hear me talking and you think I'm talking over you, it's because you have frozen. So that's why I'm doing that. Sebesky, I've been subscribed for a month or so. Right on. Oh, look, now it's just me. I think he lagged out. Hopefully he can get back in. I'll keep my messages up in case he messages me. This is now Drunk Texan Says stream, baby. Okay. Let me get the chat set up so I can read it. I don't have access to post it on the screen, but see, Jack Howard, 18, 15 is the time John will read this comment. Phil Smith, Paul's beer reviews theme for tomorrow. LOL, Pub Live is American beer. Yeah. I'm not saying American beer is good, but we have it. You should look into Shiner Bock is a good American beer. It's made in Shiner, Texas, which is like middle of nowhere. Like, if not for that brewery, there'd be nothing in that city. Let's see. Jack Howard says, we invented time, Mike, didn't you know? Man, y'all invented time. You invented gravity. You invented like conquering countries and stuff. Y'all pretty much made everything up. Loki says, born at the Elephant, lived in Waterloo. It's interesting. Let me see if I'll put chat here. Yeah, I don't need to see my own face. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Jack How? Oh no, Blindsman's podcast says, who has the best beard, Jason Momoa or Handsome John before his shave? Jason Momoa has a pretty legit beard, but I don't know. John's beard was pretty epic. Again, I don't know him that well, but I saw him, post a picture of it, and it was pretty epic. George Hennon says, imagine oh wait, I missed one. Jack Howard says, had a feeling you'd know beer review broke my heart, John. Or I'm sorry, I can't read. I went to American schools, so my reading's not the best. Says, had a feeling you'd know beer never broke my heart, John. Okay, the song by Luke Combs. Okay, yeah. George Hennon says, imagine a collab with the Blue Van Man. Who's that? I wish John was here so I could ask. Let's see, Jack Howard, 39 maybe inches and 16 39 in and 16 likes. Come on, people, hit the like button, you tight arses. Arses is another one of those words. It's like if you were a British spy and I told someone to spell the word asses and you put arses, we got you. You're busted. Jack Howard, just like World War II, we Brits do all the work, then Americans take over last minute for the glory. Yes. It's a great strategy. It's really a great strategy. I mean, we saved 3 years of like tough fighting and stuff. You know what I mean? So he's coming in at the last one. Adrian Woolley says, I just wrote a new song. I don't hide the don't hide the vaping. I'm just trying to not draw attention to it. Maybe it's one of those deals where me doing this does the opposite and draws attention to it. I'm gonna message our boy John. And see. I'm gonna say you disconnected, which will probably irritate him because he's probably well aware that he disconnected. But we'll see, man.
I'm back.
Oh, I just heard him. I just heard John. Hey, there he is. I hijacked the stream. I said it's World War II all over again. I'm coming in at the last minute. Actually, that's what Jack Howard said. He said it's doing like World War II. I just come in at the last minute, steal all the glory.
It's the breaker just went off and everything went out.
Oh.
So we were like, oh, right. So yeah.
Luckily, I'm a consummate professional, and I caught up with chat. Talk some smack. Yeah, I caught up with chat, talked some smack. Sent you a message that said you disconnected. Then we laughed because you're probably well aware of that, and it probably irritate you. So we had a good time. We only lost like 4 viewers. It's pretty good.
Well, the air nearly went blue, but it didn't. I was just like, I don't know. We've had some problems with our internet here, and we've now got fiber. And
you have fiber, and you're having issues.
Yeah, and I'm having issues. So we need to get like it was working fine a minute ago with the Xbox on and stuff and the TV, and then all of a sudden it started to go downhill. So I don't really know why.
I actually used to install data cable stuff like professionally. That's what I did for a living, and my dad has a company that does it. And the fact that you have fiber and issues is that might be your router or your modem, because getting fiber over copper is like, imagine like a highway and you make it 150 lanes wide and then you make the speed limit unlimited. I mean, and it transmits at almost the speed of light. So it's got to be another issue. It's got to be something else. Fiber is the ultimate.
We've got fiber to the cabinet, and then from the cabinet to the house is copper. And it goes into this box that is across the road in the pavement. It's almost like a connector block. But what happens when it rains real heavy? It fills up that connector block.
Wow. Someone put in the comments, and it's a good point. Is your computer or whatever you're streaming from right now, is it connected via Wi-Fi, or do you have it hardwired in?
This one's Wi-Fi, but the other one, actually, it's normally better on this one than the one that's hardwired.
Hardwired should help because Wi-Fi is kind of a weaker thing. Tristan, that's what he's apparently. I would really like to not call my subscribers that, but every time I do a live stream, I get people that spam that.
It's your thing. It's your thing, mate. It's fine. It's all good.
Mike, what style of beer do I like to drink? I am a quantity over quality guy. So the most amount of beers I could get for the least amount of money. That's the kind of beer I like to drink.
Wow. I don't know what to say about that, Mike. I mean,
I'm trying to expand my horizons, right? But for the majority of my drinking life, actually pretty much all of my drinking life, I'm like, 12 beers for $8 or 12 beers for $20. I'm getting the $8 one.
Wow. Like, do you check the ABV to see which is the stronger one for your money, though?
No. Oh. No, I don't. I just look at the price tag, man.
I'm shocked and appalled at the same time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all.
Where is Paul's beer reviews? Where is it? He's normally on. He must be working late.
And just like in World War II, you saved the day, Mike. Not going to lie, very impressed. I like this, guys. John has the best taste for beer and decent people. Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I had the screen, like you went away, and then I just filled up the screen, and I was like, I said,
I love it.
And your timing was perfect because I read the last chat that I had left, and I was going to really have to start winging it at that point. And then you came in and saved the day.
I timed it like that. It was totally timed like that.
That was good. And that was well done.
Yeah. I'm just going to message Paul's beer reviews to come and say hello. So Paul he's another guy. He works a job same as me and same as you, and then he does YouTube as well. So, but I like to harass him and get him on board.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome. Thank you, Mike, for bailing me out. This is not the first time it's happened. So this house is we're only 1 mile from the exchange. So it should be incredible. Internet is just. See,
in Texas, our power and internet's very reliable so long as it's not cold.
Yeah. I get it.
He said cat linked. He means like Ethernet cable.
Yeah, no, I'm with him. Yeah, and we've had a storm the last few days, so that's not helped. Yeah, it's really rubbish. What's up, Mike?
It's Schumacher.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, the copper will bottleneck the fiber for sure. But I mean, eventually you have to have copper eventually somewhere in the line.
Blind Man's Podcast says, I have a Holston Pils and a San Miguel. What shall I open first? Neither. Go to the shop and buy some proper beer.
Yeah. What are you doing? It's down here. It's down here at the bottom.
Can you have what?
Someone track Mike about beer, please. I'm going insane watching him drink Budweiser. Dude, this is...
You're meant to go to bed at 6.
This is top shelf stuff, Mr. Smith. This is the finest beer that America has to offer. Not really. I just... Budweiser is just always something that's in the fridge as like a just in case. You know what I mean?
And at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Well, now it's noon, and there's a car alarm going off behind me. So that's good.
I can hear it, yeah.
I think they fixed it.
Get a home invasion whilst you're online.
Yeah, that'd be it. They'd have a bad time for whoever came in here.
They get lit up.
They would have a bad day for sure.
If they came in here, we'd just probably talk to them.
Say, pardon me, sir. Would you mind not robbing my house, please? I'm just kidding. You just take that bottle and then, or that glass, I mean.
Yeah, like that. Boosh, right on the bottom of the chin there. Have it. Teach Mike. I think Phil wants me to teach you about proper beer.
Yeah.
What's he saying? Try strand one.
He's saying he's the only bell end in the chat. Is that a cuss word? Is that like a vulgar word to say?
What word?
Bell end?
Yes.
That's vulgar? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's the end bit on your old fella.
So, yeah. I guess I knew that, but it seems like such an innocent sounding word to me because I've never heard it before. So I'm sorry. I won't say it anymore. Sorry.
Somebody says cruise ship in Corfu on fire. Man, that's a bad location to be.
Oh.
Right now. I'm surprised you're watching the stream, actually, if that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Talking about the price of beers, what's the most anybody has paid for a can of craft? Well, funny you should say that. Phil paid 125 quid the other day.
What's quid?
There you go.
Is that pound?
Quid. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a pound.
Loki says period.
Is that what it is? Full stop.
Full stop.
Good evening. Hello, Taylor. How are you? Lots of lols going on here. Phil Smith. You need to be sent some beer. That I will say that beer is not a bad one, Mike. It is a good beer.
I could probably just go buy that, right? Steve Austin is a Texan, isn't he? Am I just making that up because I want him to be a Texan? Or is he actually a Texan? I don't know.
Sorry, Mike. We're having a dilemma here. What's going on? Well, you were naughty last night, keeping everybody up, weren't you? And you were meant to be on a curfew tonight. Right, after dinner you go to bed.
Someone's getting in trouble.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Consequences for last night's naughtiness. That's what it is. Also, Casey quite often stays on after with her friends chatting. So you need to make sure she comes off. Oh, Mike, honestly.
Kids getting in trouble is funny.
It's just you still gotta do it. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
So like if Mike was really naughty last night, wouldn't go to bed, kept Kobe up, being silly. They've got bunk beds, and he was like, rah, rah, rah. Kobe's like, shut up, and he carried on. And then this morning lied about it, said, no, I never did that, and then actually had. So we were like, right, 6 o'clock curfew tonight.
I know you don't like liars.
Yeah, no, I hate that. That's more bad than being naughty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got. He was meant to be on curfew and be in bed for 6, but he hasn't had his dinner yet because we're all a bit late with food.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6 o'clock, yeah. So yeah, I'll come on the live, John. Oh my life. If we let him on, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. Mike stepped in like a pro. Maybe even did better reading the comments, John.
Well, I've learned to just speed read them.
Unbelievable. There you go. Phil paid 125 quid. Daft about craft. He paid a fortune.
That's awesome.
It's for charity, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good.
Mike, what's the most expensive beer you have out there that you kind of see and is known as a pricey beer?
I'd say in Texas, there's not. I mean, we have some craft beers and stuff, but it's more about whiskey. You know, I feel like people are more whiskey connoisseurs than they are beer connoisseurs. You know what I mean? So, like most people with their expensive taste will buy an expensive bottle of whiskey. That wasn't too bad of a slip, I think. But but yeah, it's more whiskey. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just a bad example, man. I'm telling you, I'm a quantity over quality. But I just turned 30, so I'm starting to you know what? Maybe it's time for me to start enjoying better quality stuff instead of just getting as much as I can for the least amount of money. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And Budweiser is hella packed full of chemicals as well.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, 500 YouTube subs. John,
hey.
The most subscribed. John's truly impressive chair. Indeed, over 500. It's only, so I started with 17 in March. I got to 500, just over 500. But I've had a lot of help from other YouTube channels. So it's not been all my own work. But certainly I picked up loads from Simon's channel and Paul's channel and Alan's channel and Blue Van Man's channel and Scott's channel and loads of others. So yeah, not
right on, man.
Apologies for dipping in and out during dinner, and I had to sort Tyrion's dinner out first, as always. Just so you know, Mike, Tyrion is a very small dog. He's in charge of everything.
Yeah, that's how they tend to be, man.
Like he's back on the full stops again. Oh dear, yeah.
Shark, you can send me one. I don't have a PO box though. I'm definitely not putting my address out.
No, definitely not.
There's some weirdos out there, man.
Oh yeah, you were telling me before.
Mike's
got some admirers.
I got some weirdos.
Here we go. Look who we've got in the comment. Right, here he comes. Hey!
Hey! What's up, man?
How we doing, mate? How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. I'm Mike. What's your name?
In the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Virtual shake. Good to meet you, brother.
That was a medium strength. Not too strong to be like a jerk.
It's got to be firm.
Firm enough that I'm not like a pansy, but also not like well, I got to censor myself, like a meanie guy. Yeah.
Like someone trying to overcompensate. You know?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Or that person that does the turn. I'm trying to dominate you as I shake your hand.
I'm kind of one who does that and then goes into that. I'm proper cool. Like,
Oh yeah, the like
second of the flip. Yeah,
and then you pat him on the back. Like, what's up, bro?
I'm proper down with the kids. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right, how we doing, then? We all right?
Doing good. I'm drinking. I see your channel is beer reviews, so you know how good this beer is.
King of beers.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the ABV? What's the ABV on the Budweiser out there?
Give me a second.
No, I asked him this a while ago, and it like on another beer, and he had no idea.
It was a Guinness.
Find it. Yeah, we couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
Oh, here we go. 5% alcohol per volume.
Ours is what, 4.6 out here? Is it 4.8? Something like that.
I think the Bud Light is way more popular than Budweiser here, way more, and that one's like 3.4. So,
jeez, I think Bud Light is 3.8 over here, and no one will drink it because it doesn't taste of anything.
Yeah, it's not. I was telling right before you hopped on, I'm a quantity over quality drinker.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to change it. I'm slowly making the shift, man.
Do you know what? I'm spending more money on a lot of these craft beers, and I sometimes find myself wondering why the hell I did it. To be honest with you, and I mean, I'm drinking a Golden Goose by Goose Island at the moment. I got 8 of these for £10, and it's a really good lager. And I paid £5 for one beer the other day, and it was garbage. So you kind of think, what am I doing? What am I doing? You know?
Yeah, for sure. That was a good looking can too. Was that a pint or that's a pint, right?
Not quite. That's a 440 ml, that one.
Oh, man, I don't even know. I don't even know how to.
It's kind of the meat. It's kind of between your Budweiser and a pint.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, like this one's a 12-ouncer. 12 ounce, and then a pint is 16. I know y'all's pints are different though, right? Different amounts.
Yeah, I mean, what a pint is? What, 568 mils, John? You should know, shouldn't
you? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
560.
We have an imperial pint, don't we?
Yes.
You have a US pint, which is weaker.
Way to rub it in, man.
But it's only all about the light beers, aren't you, in the States? Which we don't really get over in England. We're just like, what is that? What is that? You know.
In Texas, me and John were talking about this, but in Texas, it's more the people who are like, look at me, I'm a manly man, and look at my fancy drink. They drink whiskey. So they'll drink, whiskey on the rocks, which I can drink whiskey on the rocks, but I don't know. It's more of I have to sip on it. I'd rather just like throw them back and then not suffer the consequences for a while.
Oh, right. What's your favorite whiskey?
So I drink Crown Royal a lot, but I know it's not fancy. It's not, some obscure one. I do not like Jack Daniels, the Tennessee, like the sour mash style. I don't like that. The Canadian blend whiskeys tend to be my favorite. So I've tried a few fancier versions of Canadian whiskeys that are good, but they're smooth and they mix with like a Coke or whatever much better. But the Jack Daniels style is just too like you drink it, and you go.
Yeah, I don't think I've never had the Crown Royal. That's Canadian, right? Crown Royal. Yeah, I've never tried that one, but I do like Jack Daniels. I find that really smooth, so I quite enjoy that one.
Really? Because Crown Royal is like like everyone drinks Crown Royal in the States. Crown and Jack are like everyone drinks one of those two whiskeys.
Yeah.
So I thought they were like world famous, but that's because I'm an American and I feel like the world revolves around me. So I forget that's not the case.
It's a bit like the English. We're pretty sure the world revolves around us, don't we?
It's between us two.
That's because it does.
It's mad though. We're such a tiny little speck on the planet. But we're like, yeah, we invented everything, and we've been busy selling it off ever since. So we're worth bugger all now.
Like y'all invented gravity, which was impressive.
Everything.
We were floating around before Newton planted us.
We invented everything.
Mike says, do you have a Total Wine or a Bevmo in your area?
Total Wine is a store. We do have one in the Woodlands. which is around the corner for me. I've never been in there though. We have a Specs is our got a bunch of fancy liquors, and that's the picture on my channel I posted of the import section of beers. So Specs is like the Walmart of beers, kind of. You know what I mean? It's got stuff from all over the world. They actually have them sectioned off by countries and stuff. So
that sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
But despite that, I still only have as far as English beer, or actually just European beers at all. There's only 2 little fridge doors of got 20 options of all of Europe. So it's still pretty limited.
There you go. Yeah, Steve Austin is from Austin, Texas.
Austin. So even within Texas, we have rivalries between the cities. So Austin's all right, I guess. They're better than Dallas.
Whereabouts where in Texas are you, Mike?
So I say Houston, but it's technically Conroe, which is about 25 minutes north of Houston. So
you follow the Texans. You're a Texans fan.
So I'm difficult, right? So I'm actually a Steelers fan because my family is from up north in that area. So my parents all came here when they were young teenagers. So I was born in Texas. I've always lived here, but I grew up being a Steelers fan. But the Texans are all right, I guess.
Yeah. They got a cool logo.
I'm wearing my Texas t-shirt. I've got my Texas glass, but it's Dallas, Texas, and apparently that was wrong.
No, that's all right. It's Texas. That's fine.
Is it true that everything is bigger in Texas? Is that true?
So I have a joke for that, but he said to keep it family friendly, so I'm not going to go there. But you could draw the lines on my self-depreciating humor joke I had for that.
So how tall are you, Mike? Are you actually a giant?
No, I'm right at 5'10". So I'm 5'9" and 9/10 to be. We got in a bet at a bar. A guy said he was 5'10". I was taller than him. I said, no, you're not, because I'm not 5'10". So we actually took off our shoes and measured ourselves at the bar. I was 5'9" and 9/10. So I said,
it's got to be proven. It has to be dealt with.
Well, because he came up to here on me, and he goes, yeah, I'm about 5'10". And I go, brother, I hate to break it to you, but no, you ain't, because I ain't. So you ain't. And he was like, no, I'm 5'10". You're probably 6 foot. And I was like, I wish I was 6 foot, but that ain't the case, man.
Wow. I'm 5'11".
Must be nice.
Right there. I'm worried that my kids, Micah won't be, he'll be shorter than me. Kobe is likely to be a giant. He could just, I just got this vision of him being 15. I mean, guy, you listen to me, young man.
Yep.
That's a good bit in it. When you suddenly become bigger than your dad, and then they can't eat you anymore.
Oh yeah, I actually got one more than that. So my stepdaughter my wife is 5'8", which is tall for a girl, and then the father is 6'6". So she's 13 years old, and we see eye to eye already. So
wow.
So I'm going to be talking to my stepdaughter, going, "Hey, you don't talk like that to me."
Don't give me any lip.
Yeah. I will punch your stomach right here.
It's true. I do worry about it. So the only good bit is, so when I was younger, I was as skinny as Kobe until I got to 21, and then my shoulders just went, and I just turned into this lump I am today. So I'm hoping that he stays skinny until 21. Because honestly, I was always thin, and I was still at 21. I had a 6-pack, and I wasn't fat, but my shoulders just doubled in size and my dad said it was the same for him. So yeah, there you go. People are talking about, there was loads of things about expensive beer. Joe Biden's dentures is in he's in Ohio.
Oh, Biden.
Oh, Biden.
We've got some Biden bucks coming. So in like a week or so, Uncle Sam is going to give us $1,400 more. So The American government, the American government is better than any country in the world at just puking and vomiting money out of nowhere that we don't have. We do it all day with the best of them. And so here comes round 3 of it, So it was Trump bucks for the first 2 times. So we got, when COVID first started, we got $1,200. We called them Trump bucks. And then we, in December, we got $600. And then now we're getting Biden bucks, $1,200 of Biden bucks. So my computer is going to see some nice upgrades when that comes through.
Oh yeah.
Better late than never, Jack. You're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. I was having a beer with Alan. I was watching Alan's live before you came on. I had a beer with him. And then I got a phone call from a customer asking me to come out and have a look at some trees for him. So I thought, well, why not? I've only had the one. So I literally shot around the corner, went to look at her garden, and now I'm back. So there you go. That's why I was late.
It's all right, mate. It's fine. You don't, have to explain yourself to me, but,
You've got to follow the pen sign, haven't you? You've got to follow the pen.
I'm going to put it in the black book,
Hey, real quick, is there a way you can cut me off for a minute? I'm going to go grab a beer, hit the head real quick, then I'll be right back. I don't know how that works.
Hit the head? What the heck's that mean?
The latrine, the baño, the bathroom. Necesito un baño. Ahora.
Going for a lash.
What was it? I don't think this is vulgar, but apparently a waz. I guess.
Waz. Yeah, go for a waz.
Yeah. We say whiz. So
whiz. Yeah.
That's
you can.
That's weird.
Drain the weasel. That's another one.
Drain the main vein. That I gotta pee. All right, that's what's gotta happen. So I don't know how. So if you can pause me, I think it said you could put me backstage or something, and then I'll give me 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. There you go.
Boom.
He's a good guy, isn't he? He's a legend.
He seems all right, doesn't he? For a Yank, can't be bad.
He's a good guy. We've got a few Americans in the house. Joe, what are you drinking?
Beer.
At 4.5. Guinness is a 4.5. Yeah, Russell, he had a Guinness in America though, and I wanted to know if the Guinness out there was different ABV to here.
See, I had a feeling Budweiser was stronger still in the States. I'd love to have a Budweiser in the States and see what it tastes like, because we all slag it off over here. But it must taste better out there, surely. Because they all drink Bud Light. They won't touch it, apart from my friend Mike.
It's true. It's true. It's
Houston Pils is good. I like Houston Pils.
I do. He's on my on my list. Scott's been ruthless as ever.
He's effing and jeffing.
I don't kiss. I don't shake hands. I just kiss everyone as a greeting. Makes things a bit awkward occasionally. Yeah, don't you, Joe? Don't you sniff young girls' hair as well?
That's a European thing, isn't it? I've got my wife has friends in Madrid, and when we go out to Madrid and meet them, the first time I met them, it was like the wife kissed both cheeks, the kids both went for it, and when the husband came, I was just like, hand, there you go, son, over to me. You know what I mean? Well, nah. I thought this is too many now. It's too many kisses. So I was just like, hola. That was it. I weren't doing the kiss thing. Nah, mate, nah. You're a lovely guy, really nice guy as well. But I just didn't. I didn't think about it. But they love it out there. The Spanish, they love a kiss.
They do. The French love a good kiss.
The French as well. Yeah, they love a good kiss.
Yeah. Joe Biden's dentures out. Have you seen the thing about Joe Biden kissing and being awkward and then sniffing girls' hair, young girls' hair?
I've seen that. It is odd, isn't it? And no one's seen him since he got the job. Has he actually done a public speech or anything?
I think he's died.
Maybe.
Shark says, Mike, 440, close to. He's not here. He's having a wee. Am I really that far behind? I'm miles behind, aren't I?
500.
Hey, square table. How are you?
How we doing, brother?
We got some more Americans in the house. Crown is so hot. Here he is. He's back. He's back. He's bad, and he's Mike.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
He's kissing it. One European.
Got another of our fine beers.
I'm just amazed it's 5%. I'm sure Bud here is really low ABV.
I think it's 4.8 maximum now. I think it might have gone down again. I'm not sure.
Yeah, in my head it hovered around 4 at one point.
Can anyone in the comments confirm? You know there's some Bud drinkers out there. You know who you are. What's your
no, you are. Out of the shadows, scum. You know, 145 calories, 10 grams carbs, blah 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 blah, and then 5% alcohol per volume.
Yeah,
but it also says average analysis stats.
Oh,
so it might be lower. But you know what's funny? Y'all are gonna laugh actually at this. So I drank Bud Light my whole life, and then I would sprinkle in like Coors Light and Michelob Ultra and stuff, and then it was actually that Matt Bridger, I think he's not in the chat anymore, but he would always post that he drinks Budweiser. So Matt Bridger's a UK guy that comes to Vegas all the time. That's like his whole channel. And he drinks Budweiser so much that when I went to Vegas one time, I said, dude, Budweiser's like a manlier version of Bud Light. I'm going to drink that, you know? And so I started drinking Budweisers to be tougher. and then I made my YouTube channel and found out that I'm still a little boy. A lot of the comments are like, oh, no, this is what I keep Budweisers in the fridge for my grandkids when they come over. And I go, all right.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I'd let my kids, I'd probably let my Kobe try Budweiser.
Well, this is the same ABV. This is 5 as well. So yeah. I'm with Mike. We're at the same ABV. We're both cool.
Yeah. That can looks nice. Though. That's a nice looking can.
It's quite a nice can, isn't it? It's simple.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
It does. That would have caught my eye on the shelf if I was looking for a beer I never tried.
Yeah, no, it does the job. That it's a nice lager. Nice lager.
So what? I think I might have missed this. What part of the UK are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my family are from North London.
Oh, okay.
But I live just outside London. I'm about 10 minutes away from London. So yeah, you can probably hear it in the accent, I suppose.
Mike, he lives in London. He says it's 10 minutes away. Technically, to anybody else, he lives in London.
He lives in London. He's from down south.
The thing is, right, in London, they don't consider themselves living in London unless they live in the town of London. London town, innit? So, but he is in London.
That's how I am with Houston.
I'm literally like a 5-minute drive outside of the most northern borough of London. So yeah, technically I'm in London, I guess.
Yeah. Right on. That's how I live in Conroe. No one knows where that is. I just say Houston because it's right next to it. Ooh. How do you say that? How do you say that beer?
Asahi.
Asahi?
Yeah.
So there was this one night at my spec store, they had that beer and it said it's a best-selling Japanese beer. And I bought it. And my plan was to shoot some, record, reacting to learning about Japan, I know so much more about the UK than 3 months ago. I'm like an expert of the UK now, right? Not really. But so I wanted to do that with Japan. But what happened was I was saving the beer for another day. And then I went on a roll, man. And I started just pounding back beers and I ran out and that was all I had left. And I wanted to keep drinking. So then I drank all of them and I never recorded the video. But they were good. They tasted like maybe like Coors Light or something. I don't know. They were fine.
I've got to admit, it's like Asahi is like my guilty pleasure. I do like obviously we brew craft beer. But I can't drink craft beer on a Friday and then it not tear through me on Saturday morning, afternoon. So a lager is a bit lighter. And Asahi is just I just can't bring myself to buy Foster's. So it could be like the Foster's of Japan, but I'd rather drink this than Foster's. That's it.
I thought it was good. I see this comment right here. It just made me laugh.
Yeah.
So I had 2 pickups for a while. I wonder if I have a picture somewhere of I had a Dodge Ram 1500, 5.7 liter Hemi Laramie edition for a while, but
liters to spare.
I had to sell it. It was a nice truck, though. It was the nicest truck I ever owned, but I couldn't afford it, man.
Mike, do you know what Hemi stands for?
I mean, it's a type of engine, right?
Yeah, but do you know what it means? Why is it a Hemi?
I don't know. It's just because it sounds cool.
A Hemi is a hemispherical combustion chamber.
Oh, that makes sense.
You get loads more power. That's what a Hemi is just like.
I had no idea either, Mike. I had no idea.
I'm not a car guy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to find. I'm certain I have a picture of it because that was my pride and joy for a while. Oh boy, here's a picture of the day I bought it. If you can see on my phone.
Oh mate,
it had it was. I ended up having to sell it because a little too expensive. Here was me being a true redneck. The first thing I did was I took all the chrome on my car and I plasti dipped it black because I thought it made it look more rugged. So I made it. My camera's not wanting to focus, but I sold it. Now I have a little soccer mom car.
Soccer mom car.
But that truck, boy, let me tell you, when I would go through like a parking garage, I would I would just be slow rolling through the parking lot, and it was setting off all the car alarms behind me, going.
Nice.
Do you like that sound effect? Was that good?
that was on the money.
Spot on. I was there, man. I was there.
If you're in the comments and you ever had an XR3i, a Ford Orion gear, 1.6i, or a RS Turbo, I had an RS Turbo van that I built. All of those engines, those 1.6s, were, in fact, if you had a Sierra 1.8 CVH, all the CVH engines were all Hemis. Most people don't know that, but there you go.
Nice.
What's this about new boots covered in red dirt and don't mess with Texas shirt?
That rhymes. It sounds to me like lyrics to a country song.
It does.
It's got to be.
You know, if you play country music backwards, you get your house back, your wife comes back, and your dog comes out of the grave. That's amazing.
That's true, man. They say country music is 4 chords and the truth. That's what country music is.
It's true.
If you play it in reverse, then it's better. Yeah, I agree.
They all sing about the same stuff, don't they? They'll God-fearing.
I tell you what, the old school country, yes. The new school country, every single song's about, oh, it's a moonlit night and you got painted on jeans and we're going to drink a beer and we'll get my truck on a dirt road. Every single song. It's no one's sad anymore, and I hate it. And people need to be sad again for country. Just kidding.
I like that country girl. Shake it for me.
Ooh, that's Luke Bryan. Yeah. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I like that one. And I like, what's the other one? Right, I think it's the Rascal Flatts one. Summertime. Summertime, everybody's feeling sexy. That one. I love it.
That's still my life right there.
Lydia's laughing. She's like, it sounds just like him.
It did. You must be from Oklahoma, huh?
Always a Red wants to know how tall you are in heels. I'm assuming that you wear cowboy boots.
Oh, yeah, I got some cowboy boots.
Have you got a step?
Joe Biden's dentures evening. Is that someone's name?
Yeah, Joe Biden's dentures is just like amazing. Yeah. What's been really funny is I used it to harass our local politician by recreating his name with the word dentures on it, just to annoy him. Yeah, it's quite good. 5'9" and my cousin's 6'5". Wow. I'm 6'3" and 6.65 in heels.
If I was 6'3", no one would have ever even met my ass because I'd be in the NBA. I have a thing. So my parents' house, right? They lived there from the time I was in 6th grade until they moved out when I was like 24. I'd already moved on my own. But I came to help them move out of the house, right? And we had one of those little things where you mark your height as you grow up. And so when I was in 8th grade, which I don't know how it works for y'all, but I was like, I don't know, 13 or 14. I was 5'9" at 13. And so everyone thought I was going to be tall. And then someone at 24, I came in and I did one last mark and I was this much taller than I was in 8th grade. I was like, damn it. I thought I was going to be a basketball player, man.
Never give up on your dreams.
I'm 30. There's still a shot, man. Be the towel boy for the Pacers.
One of our youth group, he's gone to go. He got his. Is it an NBA scholarship he's got? Yeah. So he's just gone to America. Has he gone to America? Yeah, he's gone to America. Yeah. So he's gone to get. He's got an NBA scholarship, and he is such a good kid. So I was like rooting for him, man.
I was talking about the National Basketball Association, NBA.
Yeah, like, that's what I said.
Play basketball. Oh, okay. I was going to go play basketball. Be a millionaire.
Yeah, I was saying, like, one of our youth group that we look after at church, he's gone and got an MBA scholarship. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I got you. I thought you meant be like a master's degree. Never mind.
No, like N.
Look at this dude. Square Table Degenerates Podcast. 5,600 coming to me after I just got my 8K tax return. It's great being in America sometimes. Yeah, it's government. It's like Oprah. You get free money. Don't ask where it's coming from. Here it is.
Wow.
So Mike, with this Meghan Markle thing, what we learned from the whole thing is that actually Oprah Winfrey looks a bit like Steve Wright, a football player from the UK with a wig on.
Ian.
Oprah's one of those chicks. There's I'm gonna toe the line on your keeping it clean. But Oprah is one of the few. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
It's hard to keep it clean if we're going to talk about that.
Oprah is a scary looking woman. That's the gist of where I was going with that. And she's evil, man. There's all kinds of compilations of she's scary. Oprah actually, like, every night before I go to bed, I look in my closet and I look under my bed, make sure Oprah's not there. After I go to sleep.
I'm just like, not this guy again.
Oh my god!
Straight in there.
Yeah.
So Square Tables in Ohio.
Man, we just got to the comments about me going to pee.
This is what it's like on my live stream. I'm crap at comments.
Well, it's because we have people to talk to. Like when I do mine, I'm by myself, so I have nothing else but to just read the comments. You know. I'm
going fast, people. I've got hiccups.
Bud Light is unleaded, yeah.
It is. It's like weak ass beer. Wow, Duncan, has it got to that? So Hobgoblin is like back in the day, Hobgoblin was quite a good beer, actually, to be fair. And then it's got like bought out, mass produced. It's like it's all right, but it's just another one like Bishop's Finger, all that. Garlic Kisses, no tar. Oh, good stuff. I've had Bud in Busch Gardens in Florida. It's no different to what we get here. I think he's saying flipping awful.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think so. Yeah.
He had a major speech last night. Biden did.
Did he?
Did he? I bet he got it wrong.
Did he do it?
Bro, I kind of don't. Here's my thing. Like, no matter where I stand politically, I want whoever the U.S. president is to succeed, right? Because I want my country to succeed. But watching that man speak or like I said earlier, he is the pilot, CEO, co-founder of the struggle bus. That man, it makes me cringe when he's talking. He struggles, and it's awkward. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Trump was a great speaker either. I think Obama, regardless, politics aside, Obama was a great public speaker, if nothing else. But Biden, I feel awkward. I feel uncomfortable when he starts talking. I'm like hoping, like, don't mess up. You could do it.
That is the word, isn't it? It's awkward. Like watching him try and public speak, it's like, it's like, come on, man, you got to do better than that.
I have a video going live tomorrow of this is kind of random, but I watched the Queen's first speech in April. Queen of England or the Queen of the UK give her speech about COVID. And then I react to it and I was like, man, see, she can come speak for us if she wants. She was extremely eloquent and you know what I mean? Well, but Biden is
Yeah, I give her credit, Elizabeth, at 276 years old or whatever she can still speak with the best of them. You know?
She's 94.
Crazy, isn't it?
Damn.
You know what? I am a royalist through and through. I love the royal family. I love the fact that we have a royal family. And actually, on paper, those guys bring in more money through tourism than they cost us. So I'm all good with that. Do I care whether they've upset someone? No. Do I care if someone's upset with them? No.
Well, see, y'all have it good, because if you didn't have a royal family, you'd have a power vacuum, and then you would have the Kardashians fill it. So at least you don't have that, because I'm not saying I like it, but I'm just saying the royal family of America is the damn Kardashians. Yeah, so yeah, I would take the royal family over the Kardashians any day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, absolutely. And it's all the pompous and the tradition, and you know, I like it. I don't dislike it, and we have to remember where we came from, for the good reasons and the bad.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it. Breathing is old-fashioned, but we don't stop doing it.
Yeah, true. No, I never tried to check Budweiser.
Chris Martin, I have asked him the same question, and the answer is no, but apparently he has a piggy bank.
Oh yeah. I should have grabbed it while I was up. But it's a piggy bank of the old school. It says Budweiser with a V. It looks the exact same as this. Well, it's a glass bottle, but the same logo. But instead of a W, it's got a V. Wait, there. Yeah. And it's in cursive, but
Kev says, why don't you drink mouthwash?
Hurts my stomach.
I was going to say, Bud is what my boy has. His 6 mine. What's the ABV on our mouthwash? I'm telling her 8 p.m. if you want to bring me on, John. Honestly, Blind Man, I'm not going to be on here much longer, old boy. I'm already running late. I don't want to clash with other people's live streams. That's all. 4 people from the States, people from the UK are either from London or not from London. Square table, I'm appalled. I'm from Yorkshire, the Lone Star State of the UK.
Yep. That's a Texas. You're either Texas or not Texas in the U.S. I mean, people from not Texas are like, I'm from Arkansas. But no. You're either Texas or not Texas.
You're either New York, California, or Texas. That is it. There's only
those are the 3 states I could point out on a map. The other ones, I'm just like, that's in not Texas, ain't it? Yeah.
Yes, Tom, it is really nice. So, if you need any advice on stocks and shares, our man Tom is where it's rolling right now.
Nice.
Yeah. All my money is just buried in premium bonds. There you go. I'm having a log jam smash. Now that's a manly beer. Makes my toes go numb. So we did a beer, right? Honestly, that's probably not a bad description. We did a beer and we didn't put any yeast in it. What we did is we got lumps of wood and just plonked them in. And the natural yeast on the wood fermented the beer. And it is like, it's flipping mental. I mean, it's like...
That'll make your face go numb, that stuff. It's interesting.
I'd be down to try it, man.
Yeah, man, definitely.
If you're at Bud Light, you'll probably be sick in your mouth. That's what I'm saying.
I could drink whiskey on the rocks. I feel like I can handle a strong beer.
Joe Biden says there's a London Eye higher in Amish country, which is weird because Amish are of German extraction. Well, yeah, but see, the Germans always wanted London, but they could never get it.
Yep.
Even now.
Yep.
Same. Yeah. Dave Eastwood, that stuff makes everything go numb. Yes, it does. Love a good log jam.
Love a log jam. Sounds weird, doesn't it? A log jam.
When I think of a log jam, I think of just some dudes out in the middle of nowhere sitting on a log with a banjo. A log jam.
Having a hold
We
out.
think of blocking the toilet.
Hoot nanny.
Hoot nanny.
Yeah. We think of blocking the toilet. That's a lot.
My mind wouldn't have gone there, but I see it now. Actually, a log jam. Okay,
It's done
I see
it
that.
larger, but it's pretentious larger. It's basically what we're saying, John. Jackie's obsessed with calling lager larger. It's obsessed.
Look, just because, right? Okay, let's just clear this up. My wife is from Yorkshire, and she doesn't put the R in anything, so it's a glass and bath.
Glass and bath. That's right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. Say lager. Lager. Right. Lager. She doesn't say lager. Lager does not have an R in it. Lager is, but we don't say lager, do we? No.
It's like the Australians when they say the word no, they say no.
No.
There's an R, and when I hear it, I was like, "Hey, babe, do you know there's an R in the word no?" I always spelt it N-O, but apparently it's N-O-R.
No.
That's how you spell nar.
Sorry, Chris. Logjam Smash has been banned by the government, mate. It hasn't. Not
What?
yet, anyway. See, look, there you go. It is right up there on saisons, man. So do you know what a saison is, Mike?
No, I literally thought that was a typo. I thought he meant session beer. No. I'm not even trying to be funny. I literally thought that was a typo.
So a saison is a French farmhouse style of doing beer. So you would make we call it wort. So you put the water through the grain, and then you get wort, and then you'd add your hops. And then what you do is you add yeast, and then it ferments. With a saison, you don't do that. You just leave it open to the air, and the natural yeast in the air ferments the beer.
Wow.
And you get all sorts of other weird crap that makes your eyes roll. So, puts hair on places that you didn't think you could grow it. A Texan showing us his pickup truck. Well, I'm shocked. There you go.
It's my old pickup truck, okay? It's my baby. And she's gone. I had to sell her.
That sounded like you could have been singing a country song there, Mike. You're literally about to start.
Yeah, I know.
Have to sell my baby.
So Joe Biden's got a Dodge Scat Pack with a 392 Hemi.
You know, I doubt that. I doubt that Joe Biden has a 2015 Dodge Scat Pack.
He's got a Challenger as well.
With a 392 Hemi.
So is that the 6.1 litre? It's the 392.
I have no idea. I'll take your word on it. I don't know.
And Scat Pack, for those that are in the UK, does not mean it's smeared in poo. It was a tuning company back in the 60s that messed with Dodge. And there's a phrase, it's Mopar or no car. We on tonight or what? What's up?
There's a lady.
We on it. We on it. What's Leah on? Is Leah's off her tits already, isn't she? Sounds good.
All three of them.
She's what?
Yeah, she's had a few off her. Yeah.
It's just a phrase. You can say it if you're a guy. It's not just like a female thing. You're off your.
Leah's a solid drinker. Friday night's her night. She goes mad on these live streams on a Friday night. She's a bit of an animal.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Phil. So 89. So that was a 90 spec turbo bumper one.
Ooh.
Used to pinch them and steal the bumpers. I just said that live on live stream. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
That means you're drunk. You're already on it. Means you're drunk.
Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Bless you.
I'm in a few beers. Whoa, party. I'm having it large.
We're on it. On it.
On it.
Do you have that? You're having it large. You having it large, Mike? You having it large?
I mean, it's 12:53 p.m. right now, so I'm thinking about lunch.
Yeah,
but I am on my third beer. So.
Liquid lunch, baby.
Mm-hmm. That's what Guinness is.
It's got hops in. It's practically salad. That's all I'm saying. Part of you 5 a day. Ford Orion gear, the nuts. Oh my gosh, I'm that far away. Lol. Evening, Leah. Scat Pack Challenger. You got Scat Pack Challenger as well.
So that's the same guy.
Yeah, I know he's got a Challenger because he told me ages ago.
President Biden.
Nice car, Challenger.
Yeah, man. It's actually Mercedes E-Class from the 90s. That's originally where they got it from because Chrysler and Mercedes joined together, and then Chrysler used the Mercedes platform to build the Challenger, the 300C, Chrysler, and what's the other one? The Dodge Charger. It's all Mercedes. What's it? Pop country is popular with the ladies. The love of Luke. Yeah, you can see that. It's true.
Yeah. Is this Square Table guy? Is he an American?
He's in Ohio. There's a song about country must be countrywide.
Yeah, that's man. Country must be countrywide. I can't believe I can't think of it. But yeah. He has a bunch of songs. He's like outlaw country, that guy. I cannot believe I can't think of his name.
And he goes into a petrol station and and I saw this boy and he had an Ohio.
A petrol station.
What do they call it? A gas station.
Yeah, gas station. But no, I mean, I know that's like a different. I like to laugh at the differences of. It's gas like we speak the same language, but at the same time call everything different. You know, that's interesting to me.
Gas station sounds so much cooler than petrol station. Trying to get gas.
You know what else we call them is a corner store.
Corner store. Yeah.
Corner store. A corner store means it's a gas station, aka petrol station.
Oh, right. Over here, corner store is where you go get cheap beer.
Yeah, they do have cheap beer at corner stores too. Actually, yeah. So there you go. And if you go to somewhere like Louisiana that has like less strict laws on stuff, you can buy liquor there. You can go into a gas station at 3 a.m. in Louisiana and buy you a bottle of liquor.
Oh, right.
Texas, we have actually pretty strict alcohol laws, so we can't do stuff like that. Believe it or not.
I'm just looking at this comment here. So an XR3i, everybody had them. They were like so common. But did you know? So you had the X3i. Yeah, we've got a new one now called the Nissan Qashqai. Everybody has the Nissan Qashqai.
Yeah, that one.
The XR came from Ford's Mercury line, the Mercury Cougar XR, and then in the UK we got the XR4i and the XR3i and the XR2. There you go. I should, Phil. I'd nail it. I rolled up to the petrol station and filled my petrol tank. Yeah, it wouldn't work.
My petrol tank. Dude, this is going to be big in Texas for sure.
And then I opened my boots and filled. Yeah, so I did my when I became a mechanic. I did my apprenticeship with Jeep Chrysler, and Jeep Chrysler in the UK. All we had was the Cherokee, the Wrangler, and a Neon, and that was it. We didn't have nothing else. And the books for them they were like, there's a workshop manual, and you'd open it, and it'd say words, and you think, I don't know what that means.
It's saying words.
Man, it's like another language. So a boot, like a boot is a trunk, a fender is the wings, we call them wings.
Yeah, fender.
You have rotors, which we call brake discs, and it's like that all the way through it. So when we went to New York and did some stuff out there, we were looking for plaster. And you don't have plaster. You have something called spackle.
I would call it plaster. Like you talking about for like drywall?
Inside, yeah.
Oh, well, so I think plaster. I'm thinking like you punch a hole in your drywall, and then you gotta fix it with never mind. But yeah.
Yeah. So here,
plaster or spackle, yeah.
Yeah. So in New York, we asked for plaster, and they gave us. They're like, "Oh, it's for outside." We're like, "No, you put your drywall in, and apparently what they do is they drywall it, they tape it, and then they put spackle on it." And I'm like, "Well, what's the spackle stuff?"
To float it, yeah, to get it level for the paint, yeah.
We don't have that here. It's called plaster.
I mean, we also call it plaster too. New York doesn't count. That's not. New York and California aren't actually part of the United States, as far as I'm concerned.
Right? Yeah, they are. They, honestly, in New York, they didn't know what was going on. Oh my gosh, Paul! I'm miles away on the comments, like miles.
I've only been sat here for about half an hour.
So something about Tupac a minute.
What I do sometimes, if I get too far behind, I cut my losses and I just go back. I get to the bottom, and then
where we were.
I tell them, "Sorry, y'all."
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry for all those that have commented. And I'm sorry, Mike. You've come onto a live stream where you're used to over 100, and you've only got 41.
I just came to chill and drink some 11 a.m. beers. You know,
41 people in a bar would be a busy bar, right?
Yeah, it would.
There you go.
Man. Just think of it like we're all just sitting in a pub, and it's just hard to get a word in edgewise. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm so touched that there's so many people that come on to my live stream.
Yeah, cheers, y'all.
I love you all, man. I'm just like, honestly, I could have lost my business easily last year. And if it wasn't for these people, like, you don't realize it, I would have lost it all. So YouTube saved my ass.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you know, this is what I love about it, right? I told Paul about you. I was like, look at this guy and how well he's building his channel. What a dude. You know, man, I'd love to hook up with him. I think this guy's on the same wavelength as us. And, like, here you are.
Yeah.
You can't do that anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, like, amazing. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Leah says, I've booked New York for February 2022. Leah, get in contact because I've got some cool places that you might want to go that are not on the list, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
You know, if she was going anywhere, so like New York and California are so like, they're just so happy and enjoying their isolation and not being allowed to do anything that it may not be open by then. But like Texas, 2 days ago, 100%, absolutely no restrictions whatsoever. Like, we are back to how it was in June of 2019. You know what I mean? We are completely back open. So, but New York and that, I don't know. I think they're just for the rest of time. They're going to be locked down forever. So I don't know. We'll see.
We're meant to be out of it in June. In June, we're meant to be everything
21st, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I said, man, I kind of want to go because I'm supposed to go to the UK in September. And I was telling my wife, I was like, let's go in June because it's going to pop off.
It's going to be messy. It's going to be, yeah, I'm telling you. It's not going to be, it's not going to be hard, I'm telling you.
You know, this week we've had nothing but trade orders for beers.
Yes, there you
go.
Yeah, man. Sobieski, beer tube has kept me sane this past year. Mate, honestly, you have no idea.
I'll grab another beer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on for me, will you, Paul? Look at Paul's beautiful chair there.
Mm-hmm.
So that chair, what you don't know, Mike, it's got a USB connection in the side.
Dude, my couch looks just like that. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm about to see if I can get a picture of my couch. It looks just like that. I don't have a chair, but a couch. It's got the exact same, like the up and down little fuzzies. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture. I mean, I don't take a picture of my couch, but I might. It might be in the background of a picture. It looks just like that. That's actually really crazy.
This is my little girl, Casey, who's just been dancing. Mike, this is Casey.
Hi.
Casey, this is Mike. He's
howdy.
In Texas. He doesn't live in Dallas, which is a bit of a shame, but he's near Houston. So
yeah, no, we don't talk about Dallas. We don't talk about Dallas, California, or New York. Those three places aren't real, actually. They're fairy tales. True. They don't actually exist.
True.
Not real.
I was trying to, Mike. I didn't notice your chair until you got up, but my couch is looks exactly like that. It's got like the little fuzzies, like you can like brush the direction of them one way or the other. Yeah, and it's vertical and it's that same color. I was trying to find a picture. I obviously don't have a picture of my couch, but I was trying to find like maybe in the background you could see my couch. It looks just like that.
Who
Just
doesn't
like
take a photo of their couch?
It's dude, my couch, I call it the soul sucker because I sit on it and I just go, it's so comfortable and soft that I'll sleep for like 2 hours when I sit on it.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid the dang couch.
I'm bad with this with my chair. It's got a recliner. I can charge my phone. I'll just go. It's bad. It's bad.
Mark,
I
we're
sit in
open.
my chair and just bark orders at everybody because I'm in the red chair.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Yeah,
me a beer.
that's a big boss chair.
It is. Do you know why the wingbacks have wingbacks?
So you can fly.
No, it's not that. They don't fly. This one can, but I don't show people. Basically, you'd normally have the chair facing the fire, and the idea was the wings would scoop any warm air in.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
There you go.
I could have used that chair about 3 weeks ago.
You can have that for free, Mike. Well, you could have used that fire as well.
So I did have a fire. I have a natural gas fireplace. So for like 3 days, me and my wife were just going up next to the fire.
So
what about those poor people that didn't? Sorry, Paul.
I'm just saying they had some proper cold weather down there, didn't they?
Dude, I've never in my life seen snow actually like collect on the concrete before. Never seen it. I've seen it collect in the grass a little bit for like overnight, but as soon as the morning came, it would melt it all. But I had snow in my yard for 4 days and all over. And when I drove on the roads, we were like on ice. Whoa. And at one point I stopped into a gas station and I actually had to like carefully walk because I was walking on ice this thick. And I've never seen that in my life. It was nuts. And I was cold. No power. It was like, what the? I just got literally flung into the Stone Age, like the Ice Age right now.
I heard about that as well. You said full on power outs and all that. That's a bit crazy, isn't it?
I was in kind of one of the luckier power grids. So I was only out of power for like 2 days. So
still 2 days.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
At least you have to worry about your freezer going out. You can just put your freezer.
I did. I was worried. I was telling my wife, I was like, man, all the stuff in our freezer is going to go bad. And then I go, wait a second. I put it in the snow. And I was like, the cold. That's the one thing I got plenty of.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, man, it's just the norm up here. Like every winter, you get some big ass snow.
Mm-hmm.
It was snowing this morning. Just went out snowing. It didn't stay on the ground. So, yeah.
Snow's a big deal in Texas. We get snow once every like 4 or 5 years, and everyone runs outside like. And everyone posts on Instagram, oh my God, it's snowing. And they take pictures of their little, there's snow everywhere.
Man, what you'd have seen on my Instagram, Mike, like us sledging and stuff like that, it's like fairly normal.
I got the one picture I do have readily available is I took, like I said, snow and ice and all that's a big deal. Let me switch to my personal Instagram. But like, so this was the street in front of my house. Of course, it's just going to be whited out. You can't see it. But I have of my driveway. You see, obviously, it got American flag in the front, but the picture is coming through. But that's supposed to be green right there. That's my green yard, but it ain't green. And my roof had a bunch of snow on it. And then I don't know if I could show this, but it's not going to show up anyway. I peed my name in the snow, which was fun. It worked pretty good. Let me see. Maybe if I turn the brightness down, it'll help. Yeah, there we go. See, the real impressive part is how I dotted the I. That was the part.
So you stopped, did a dot. Or did you write your name and then
I wrote the name and then I pinched and then went. I'm not kidding. I really did. And then I have a pool in my backyard that was just covered in snow. I was like, what the hell's going on here, man?
Love it. I love it.
This is supposed to be like my nice, like cement, like a textured walkway for my pool. It was covered in like this thick of just ice. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. My mind was blown. because we ain't used to that.
Really funny. I saw your community post on YouTube,
Mhm.
and my response was so savage that I had to go back and change it. And because I was like, you know what, Mike, maybe you could watch one of my lives and snuggle up to my fire on the TV. And I was just like, man, I sound like such a scumbag for saying that. So I was like, I'm only kidding, by the way. It's a joke.
I had the fire, so I wasn't, and we had plenty of food. I wasn't and we have a gas stove, so I have a lighter, so you just turn on the gas stove and then stick the lighter under there. So it wasn't like a life or death situation. I was just really cold and pissed off.
You have to go hunting or nothing like that, though.
Yeah.
Not that bad. You have to go shoot anything.
Right.
So that's nice. Have you got a gun? Have you got a gun, Mike?
Oh yeah.
What you got? What have you got?
I have well, I only have 4, but I have a Glock 17 Gen 4 9mm, and then I have a Colt it's a 45 1911 style. That was my grandpa's. He gave me. And then I have 2 old school revolvers that were passed down from actually both my grandfathers. So, but I only have one real that's my actual gun. It's the Glock.
Awesome.
So I posted a picture the other day of me. I went to the range.
Right. Have you ever fired outside of range conditions without your earplugs and your earphones and all that? Have you had? No,
I've been to one of my buddy's house that had a ranch and we shot watermelons and stuff. But
yeah,
it's typical. Y'all do that too, right?
All the time. All the time.
This is a picture of I went to the range the other day, but
nice.
It's but yeah, I don't know. I don't own a shotgun anymore. I don't have a rifle, but just because they're expensive, it's like $1,500 for if you want an AR-15 or something. And
I've got a pump action super soaker. It's great if you get cats that don't belong to you. You can fire it and it makes them run off. Brilliant.
You got a license for that?
No, don't tell anyone. Don't tell
anyone. All right, I won't. I ain't a snitch.
I've got a 1911.
Yeah. Well, I like my Glock over the 1911 because the 1911, it's a 45 caliber, but it's only got a 10 round mag, and my Glock has a 17 round mag. And just at the end of the day, I'd rather have 17, plus 1 in the chamber, so really 18. I'd rather have 18 tries at hitting the bad guy than 11. I want some extra tries before I have to reload. It's not like you're going to shoot someone with a 9mm and they go, oh, oh, that was just a 9. Okay, I'm good. And then come after you.
If someone comes into your house at night, you're going to miss shots, aren't you? So you need some backups. You need some backup. You got to be ready.
Yep. Oh, what's he pulling out?
Someone's pulling out his gun.
Nice. Let me move my light out of the way so I can see it. Oh yeah, you could tell by that handle. And then it should have a grip safety on the back, like where the meat of your thumb is.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, the grip safety.
It's an airsoft though. It's not a real one.
I mean, I don't know if it's be worth grabbing. I'd have to go walk into the other room to get. My 1911's cool because it's an expensive ass gun, but I didn't pay for it. My grandpa, he passed away on Christmas actually. But before he passed, he gave me the gun. It has his name engraved on it, and his father gave it to him. So it's actually, I don't know what the money value of it is, but the sentimental value is just because it got bought in the 1950s or 1960s, and it's been passed down to me now. You know what I mean? So it's really cool.
That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Do you know supposition?
Soul? Yeah. You point it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet you don't know many Brits that know how to do the Soul.
No. Yeah, no, Soul. The fact that you know Soul. Yeah. That's just kind of how you hold it in a non-aggressive way. You point it down. So in case you keep your finger indexed away from like in the movies, they walk around like this with their finger in the trigger, halfway depressed.
You have your elbows tucked in. You don't want your elbows sticking out like that. You have your thumbs together. You hold your gun like that. It's facing down.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're doing close quarter battle, you're not putting your gun out into the room before you go in.
Mm.
So you're here. You slice the cake, and then you slice the cake, and then like that.
We could say pie the corner, but yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So then, so I've done close quarter battle with the police, and I've also done it with the military. So the police, the whole point when they do it is they don't want to get hit.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. With the military, they just kill everybody in the room. So it's a completely different style of room clearance.
Yeah.
So we did a game. Oh, this is ages ago, and there was like a whole line of people, and they were like, "There's two dudes in there, and they've got like grenade launchers and blah 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 blah," which you don't want to go in and like just get peppered.
Yeah.
And all we'd done is like all I'd ever done. The guy I was with was an ex-para, and everybody else that I've ever played with is like firearms police or military. I just kicked that door. We breached it. He went left. I went right. He went high. I went low. I dropped to my knee, and these two dudes were stood with their guns down. They didn't even get a chance to lift their gun, and I'd shot them both in the chest. Sick.
Is this y'all using like sim rounds, or I guess y'all probably don't have sim round? You have like the airsoft or paintball?
It was airsoft, yeah. They were like that, and then me and Andy just walked off, and everyone was like,
We have sim rounds here, and you actually take a real gun with a real magazine, and you put it in, and it is a real bullet, but instead of shooting a piece of like copper or lead, it shoots a little paintball, but it shoots from a real gun. And I've been hit with those, and they suck. They hurt so bad. It's the closest thing to like legitimately, like you do not like paintball. You don't want to get shot because you don't want to lose, but it hits you and it feels like a, flick on your arm, and you're like, you got me. But those sim rounds, you're like,
yeah. So
it sucks.
Where I played, our local, our police force play at the same. Well, they don't play; they train at the same place.
Mm.
So I've gone on a training day with them, and been like interference, and then right at the end of it all, I mean, I was shot to crap. I mean, I spent that whole day getting shot. But they did basically right. Let's play it like we would normally play a game in here, and there was me and one other lad, and this other lad is he's a proper badass ex-army guy, and me and him. So it was us two. There was one of the guys who works there, and the guy running the game. So the guy running the game's watching on all the cameras. So there's three of us. There's like 8 police officers, and they lasted about 15 minutes. We killed all of them.
Nice.
And it was just simple stuff. Walk up behind them, and it's like banana kill, just with a banana in your hand. Banana kill, you're dead.
Yeah.
They were like, that's really flipping scary. And I was like, it's good fun. Good fun.
We got super behind on the chat again.
Always. Omnipolo.
Mike, where's my cowboy hat? I actually don't have one. I don't have one. And it's because in Texas, a lot of people would consider me a city boy because I had never lived on a ranch. I don't know how to skin a buck. You know what I mean? And so it's like real, like the country butt Texans, they would probably roast me if I wore a cowboy hat. So,
well, yeah. I mean, I would, if I went to Texas, I'd totally pretend for a whole day.
I'd be a cowboy if I was in Texas. I'd jump on the biggest horse they got, wear a crazy ass hat, and I would rock the shit out of it. I don't care what anyone
says. I'm with you, Paul. We need to go. We need to go and see Mike and just like bring the Britain to him. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll come over, shoot the breeze, fire guns at random things, and
I got buddies. So in Texas, as long as you own 10 acres or more, then you can shoot on your property. But if you have less than 10 acres, you can't legally shoot on your property. Mike has 100 acre. I wish I got about a quarter acre. So I wish I had 100 acres.
Hey,
well,
Tom Stocks is having a good time. He's laughing. He's having a good time.
Tom's a legend. He's a good man. He's a good man. Mike looks a normal and younger version of Sean Atwood.
Look him up. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Let's see.
I have an M&P 40 Smith & Wesson. Nice.
I know what Smith & Wesson is.
I've got an MP9. That's
I do kind of. If I lost some weight, I could look like that guy. He's skinny, but yes, I see it. The Sean Atwood guy. Yeah, I see it.
12 ball, baby. That's when you want to really blow a hole in something. Lol, pretty much everyone in the States has a gun. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's supposed to do. If I moved there, I'd have to get a gun. I don't want to be the only geezer on the street who hasn't got a gun.
Well, in California, they don't have guns. They actually fight crime with love and compassion. And then all the bad guys run away. Like if you know what a Care Bear is? You know those little bears with they have the heart in them?
Oh, yeah.
So in California, if there's a bad guy, they go, please stop. And then a rainbow shoots out of their heart at the bad guy. And then the bad guy turns into a bird and flows away.
I knew it. I mean, I was looking at the gun laws and I saw this thing about they put the new gun laws in and then the criminal is there and he's got his 1911 and he's like, I'm going to go and shoot a bunch of people. And then he goes, oh, yeah, but this is a gun-free zone. You know what? I'm breaking the law. I'm going to put my gun away. That's
right. Yeah, you can't. If you want to do a mass shooting, you can't do it in a gun-free zone because it's illegal. So, and I know that every single mass shooting happened in a gun-free zone, but they're the exception. Most criminals go, I can't have a gun here. I better not bring it. So
yeah, they rethink it.
Yeah. They think,
Same thing with drugs. Like drugs are illegal, and that's why no one does them.
True.
Not a single drug addict in the world.
No.
No, I have another beer then. Grown men playing army soldiers with toy Jones. Yeah, it is. Oh, my speaker's going battery. Oh, I've got a little. So the laptop speaker sucks so bad. This is like a gaming MSI bad boy thing. But the speaker is like they were like, you know what? We'll put a graphics card in here big enough to operate your house. But what we're not going to do is put a speaker in here so you can hear anything. So I'm going to plug it in on charge. I can still hear you though.
Priorities, man.
Playing army soldiers with toy guns instead of sticks in the wood. Thank you. John reveals he's really a gangster who's packing metal. Dave, you have no idea. Back in the day.
John's never recovered from his previous years. He's packing heat. You can't mess about with him.
I can't hear you. I've just realised.
Follow is nothing more than a very expensive alcohol pop. Yeah, and I think I've heard a couple of people describe that beer as an alcohol pop. I wouldn't say it was an alcohol pop, but it weren't a beer, that's for sure.
Which one's it? Omni Polo's a beer?
It came out. It came out in stores this week. It's meant to be a lemon meringue ice cream pale ale, and a lot of people have gone mad about it because they're selling it in one of the big, kind of like the Walmart of the UK. They're kind of selling it over here, and they're selling it for £5 a can. So a lot of
that's
people,
expensive, right?
That's pricey for a supermarket beer. That's pricey, and a lot of people, including myself, thought it was going to be really good. I went and bought it, did a review, and it wasn't good at all. So,
we have a grocery store called HEB here, and they actually it's just dawning on me. You saying a supermarket beer, they've always had a section since I've ever went there of really, really like local brew craft beers, and I always just walk past it and go grab the Budweisers, But I think the thing is the majority of my channel, at least for now, all my videos are based on the UK. So I feel like there's not a point in me trying local brews. Right now I'm trying British beers and stuff. Like right now the one I've tried that I like the most is the Boddingtons. I think it's pretty good. But apparently Boddingtons is like not the best one, is what I've gathered. But it was good, man. And it looked, when I poured it into my little pint glass, it looked beautiful. It was like, this is the beer, and like the head was like this much. And like throughout the whole drink, all the way to the bottom, there was still a little bit of head left, It was good. I thought it was really good, but all the people in my comments were saying like, bro, there's so much better beer out there than that.
Yeah, now but Bollington's isn't one of the best anymore over here. It's there's a lot better out there. But I mean, I suppose if you're used to drinking, you know, Budweisers or light beers and stuff, I think anything is going to be a bit of.
See, I like, and I've also been drinking more Guinness recently, and Guinness tastes great. It tastes fantastic. My problem with it is after my second pint of Guinness, I honestly feel full. Like I like my body doesn't want to drink a third Guinness because I feel like I don't have room. But these, I just pee a lot. I've never in my life got full off Budweiser. I've literally shotgunned Budweisers and then started drinking another one. I never feel full. It just, I pee more. That's it. So the Guinness is like a trade-off. It's like, you know, if I was going to go to a dinner, steak dinner, and get one beer, Guinness would be perfect beer for that.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I'm getting toe up from the flow up tonight, not a good beer.
So Guinness is heavy. Guinness is heavy in it for a beer. It's like it fills you up really quick. So it's not
It
really
is, that's my one complaint.
Yeah, you can sit there through Budweiser all day, but I have to say 2 or 3 Guinnesses, you're done. You've had enough. It's
I've drank Budweisers all day. Can confirm you can drink them all day. I've done it.
So at this time, so if you wondered why the numbers have suddenly dropped, so at 7 o'clock there's another live stream which is Real Ale Craft Beer channel. So he has hundreds on. He's got a big channel. So a lot of our guys have moved over to that one now. So normally I'd start this live at 4:30, you see, but I thought because I've got a Texan on, I need to make it a little bit later because drinking at 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning is a bit too much.
I've almost got to 1:30 p.m. It's officially time for lunch.
Yeah, now you've really got to start drinking.
Well, I would start really throwing them back, but I'm on call for work, so I gotta. I mean, I'm secondary on call, so someone else would have to get called out than me for me to get called out. But at the same time, it's like if I assume it don't happen or it's not going to happen, and then I start pounding back beers, it's going to happen. So I gotta. It never fails. It's very rare you get called out a secondary, but if you do, I can't show up drunk. Like, hey guys, ready to work or what?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I had like 6 beers. Calm down.
Just had a pack. Wow.
So dramatic. It was just Budweiser's. It's not even really beer.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, you know what, Mike? I'm just thinking now. So we go to say 7:30. Are you in a rush to get away, Mike?
No, I mean I do feel like it's probably about the wrapping up time.
Yeah.
For old Micus.
I'm thinking we go to 7:30. What do you reckon, Paul?
Perfect. Yeah, another 10 minutes. That's perfect.
I can do that. No problem.
Yeah. So, Paul, quick question. Tomorrow, Lowell Live, what are you doing? Tell everybody.
The theme is American beer, funnily enough. So, yeah, if you're planning on tuning in tomorrow at 3 o'clock, go out, get yourself some American beer. I don't care what it is. It could be Budweiser for all I care. I want everyone drinking good American beer, and let's all get drunk drinking good American beer tomorrow. So, yeah. So, come in, have a laugh. We might even do another quiz as well and see how our brains are working after a few of them. But, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Session tomorrow.
Do y'all have do you have Samuel Adams over there?
Yes.
So Samuel Adams is apparently like that's like the guys that are like highbrow beer drinkers. They're like Samuel Adams is like the best mainstream serious beer that America has to offer, and I've actually never tried one. That might be my next one that I buy. Might try it.
But first time I tried Samuel Adams, I was really impressed. But most of the stuff we get now is brewed over here, and it's not as good as the stuff that we used to get imported.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
That's interesting. See, like I said, I always drank the light pansy beers, you know, but I've known Samuel Adams, and I've always heard that Samuel Adams is like America's, as far as mass produced, it's the best beer we have to offer. So that might be my next. I might get some of that.
Try it. Sam Adams is good. Brooklyn, you got Brooklyn beer, Brooklyn lager.
I never heard of it.
No, that's a really good one as well. Obviously, New York. That's a good beer.
Commander Concord. Wait, over here. That's definitely one of my guys. What's up, man?
Hey, nice to see you, Commander Concord.
Hey,
Concord.
That's what I say. Is that not how it's pronounced?
Concord. No, you did it right. I've just had a beer. I'm
right on, man.
I'm there. I'm in the zone. What can I say?
Nice.
Mike, you are always welcome on my live streams. Paul would quite happily have you on tomorrow, I'm sure, for to join in the American bit. Are you working tomorrow, Mike?
No, I work Monday through Friday. I took today off is why I was able to do this. But tomorrow I have my stepdaughter, but I don't know. We'll see. We can wing it.
It'd be crazy early. It'd be crazy early. But it'd be great to get you on. But we kick off 3:00 our time. So that'd be
9 a.m. beer.
Yikes, yeah. So if you're up for a proper, if you're up for a proper session.
Mama didn't raise no quitter, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it, but
do it, mate. Do it. It'd be great to have you on.
We'll see, man. I'll hit you up and see what's up. I'm probably not drinking the rest of the day, so I should be up early enough. So I drank at 11 today. Why not drink at 9 tomorrow?
Or you know what, Mike? If now you know how the StreamYard magic works, you do a live, and me and Paul will come along.
Okay, but see, even when I go live at 5:30 p.m. my time, it's like damn near midnight over in the motherland. So I don't know.
Okay,
that's all right. That's all right. Good time.
You're gonna come on like,
and you'll be like, John, what you saying? I'm like,
you should have never won the revolution. That's gonna be.
It's funny, the revolution. What's really interesting is in British kind of culture, it's not really talked about. Like, it's not a thing.
Oh, it's a thing over here, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, in America, it's like a massive thing. It's really weird.
It's like the UK is our strongest ally, but at the same time, it's like our proudest. Like, we beat England, we beat the British, dude. Yes, we had to like reinvent warfare and cheat and stuff a little bit, but we did it. We won. And then I don't know. If you guys would have just given us some representation in the parliament, that's all we were asking for.
Could have all been different.
Can you imagine if we were still one? Like, I feel like we kind of are in a way. Like we're separate, but like we're boys, But if we were truly still part of the British Empire, it would be the planet of Britain. I feel like
we didn't get taught anything about this when we were at school, so we don't even know what the hell it means. Like the 4th of July, Independence Day. I thought that was just like when Will Smith and killed the aliens. I thought that's what happened. That's all Independence Day is to us. Just what are they all about?
I saw there was
Smith is an amazing historical character.
I saw a British meme one time that said it was 4th of July, and so of course Facebook's filled with like Happy 4th of July and all that stuff. And then I saw a British one; it shows a British flag, and it said Happy like damn American Rebel Day or something like that, or ungrateful American Rebel Day.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. It's right there. I'll drink to that.
Oh, that's so funny. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny to think that we had such a like violent like breaking up, but it only took like after like 30 years. Well, I guess the War of 1812, we got mad again. But then we were good. Then we were buddies. We're boys now.
Sobieski, I haven't, and I looked today and I realised I've forgotten you. So no, I'm going to get it out. I'll get it sorted this week. My fault. Got a bit preoccupied this week. These Texans just on your case, man.
Yeah.
On your case. They were like,
right.
Hell yeah, I want to be on British YouTube because British YouTube is fine.
I want to hang out with the Brits.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, holy smokes.
I don't want to hang out with the Americans,
Yeah, no, I do too.
I want to go over there, drink and shoot stuff, That's what I want to do.
Man, I watch American YouTube all the time. Gas Monkey, Diesel Brothers. I watch Cletus McFarlane with his Freedom Factory. Hell yeah, brother! And
That's the best kind of factory.
I mean, he's got he's bought a whole racetrack in Florida, and does
Florida's
drift
cool.
parties, and oh man, I'm like, hell yeah! That here, you got Glamis sand dunes. You got Glamis sand dunes. We don't have sand dunes. Well, we have little ones but we're not allowed to drive anything on them. It's like, sorry, Colorado, Rocky Mountains, Rubicon Trail. We don't have any of that. I'm raging. I want to move to America.
Hell yeah.
I'm all there for that. I'm a proper, as you might have realised, Mike, I'm a proper petrol head.
Yeah. I know I like this because the only time I interact with British people is when I go to Las Vegas, and you'll come across them from time to time. And usually I'm very drunk when I find them, and I think I'm really irritating. Like, I think your accent's really cool. Where are you from? Wow, you say that word so funny. And they're like, God damn Americans, God, get away from me. I'm trying to play craps, you know?
You're big into your gambling, aren't you?
I do. I love going to Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, actually 2 weekends from now, I'm going to Lake Charles. I was supposed to go next weekend, but now it got pushed back a weekend. But Lake Charles, Louisiana. So in Texas, you can't gamble. It's illegal. But in Louisiana, there's no laws at all. You can do anything you want. Louisiana, you can kill people. You can there's no laws, right? I mean, I think they have some law. Maybe you can't kill people, but you can definitely gamble. And so Lake Charles is the first city, like when you cross the Texas-Louisiana border, Lake Charles is right there. And they put it because they know people from Texas would drive over to do it. So that's where I'm going.
You can't gamble in Texas at all.
Nope. The lottery, like going to a gas station and buying a lottery ticket. That's it. You ever heard of Texas Hold'em?
Yeah.
Illegal in Texas. Can't play. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not kidding. So you can play with your boys. You can have a local, like, if you have buddies, y'all can play poker, but it cannot be open to the public. Otherwise, it's illegal gambling.
So you can't go to a movies and put a bet on like a football game or nothing like that?
No. Nope.
Jesus.
You can't. Online gambling is illegal too. However, I think like law enforcement here, they don't waste their energy and resources with it. So you're pretty safe to gamble online if you want, but no, in real life, you cannot gamble. No slot machines, no casinos, no nothing in Texas.
Blimey, I never knew that.
Yep. I'm glad. I would probably be homeless, like living under a bridge if gambling was legal here. So,
man, I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. See, growing up, one of my friends, Chris, he got right into like slot machines and he lost everything. I mean, he lost everything, the whole lot, and his brother as well. They lost everything.
Yeah, Texas.
As far as I know, they're still playing those slots now.
We have strict alcohol laws too. So on Sunday, you cannot buy liquor. So all liquor stores are closed. You cannot buy like a spirit. You can buy beer on Sunday, but not until noon. You cannot buy beer till noon on Sundays, and you cannot buy liquor on any other day. You can only buy it between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Maybe 9 or 10 p.m. I don't know. Usually I have my liquor by then, so it's not a problem. But so like on football Sundays, like American football, you have to buy your beer for football Sunday on Saturday because you can't buy beer till noon, and that's when the games start. So no one wants to be. So if you are that unlucky bastard that has to go get beer on Sunday at noon, you get to the gas station at like 11:50 and grab your beer and wait in the long line. So and you hope that by the time you get to the register, it's hit noon so they can sell it to you. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And then bars close at 2, so you can't buy alcohol. You can't buy alcohol at all after midnight any day, unless you're at a pub or bar. But at 2 they have to close. So at 2 a.m. all bars close in Texas, and they cannot reopen till 9 or 10 a.m. the next day. So I tell you what, though, 2 a.m. closing time has saved my ass so many times. Actually, I was mad at the time, but then the next day I was like, thank God they cut me off.
Sorry, Paul, go for it.
I was going to say that would take some getting used to them drinking laws and that.
Yep.
You get beer here anytime, basically, whenever you want. You know, shops don't shut anymore. You know, apart from the big ones, they shut on Sunday for a few hours, but everything's always open. You can just get beer anytime you want. So
And that's not a U.S. thing. So it's state by state. Like Louisiana, you can go into a gas station at Sunday at 4 a.m. and buy a bottle of liquor if you want. But just Texas is very, 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 very like old school conservative, when it comes to alcohol sales. So it's not a big deal. You just buy it. You know the laws, so you just buy it ahead of time and stock up. It's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, you can in your own house, you can drink and you can do whatever the hell you want in your own house. But you just gotta think ahead, you know what I mean?
You got to plan it. That's all.
Yeah.
Mike, what's this that Square Table's on about? Wait until you walk into a dispensary. What's that?
Oh, I think he's talking about I assume he means like a marijuana dispensary. There's a couple states that it's legal now. So in Nevada. And then Washington State, Colorado, you can just walk into a store and buy marijuana. Texas, it's still illegal. So that's probably what he's talking about.
Do you partake, Mike, when given the opportunity, or is it just never?
I really don't. I mean, I tried it when I was a teenager, but underage drinking was more my thing.
Yeah,
because you can't drink till you're 21 in the U.S.
I never did it. I was never into it. No, I saw what some of my mates, like some just did it and that was it and it was fine. Others, it just took them on a journey of just ruined their lives and then got them in. They were so paranoid and ended up schizophrenic and all that. I was like, right, okay, I'm not getting involved.
Yep. South American beers. I know Modelo is my favorite Mexican beer. Mexican beers are good, but they're light beers. They're lagers mainly.
They're what? Lagers? What's lagers?
Lagers.
Oh,
lagers?
Loggers.
Loggers. What the hell is a logger?
Lager?
I was chopping down trees.
Lager.
Lagers.
Lager.
Lagerness. Oh wow! So Phil got so drunk on a live stream, the Americans didn't know what was going on.
See, that's why it'd be good if we come on Mike's stream, both pissed up. It's drunken English nonsense. No one will know what the hell's going on. It'd be hilarious.
I'd have to get like 4 mods in that chat. Keep up with the bands, dude.
Mike, I honestly, Mike, I don't want to end this straight. I love having you on. It's just like it's just something different, isn't it? Don't you think, Paul?
It's been good. It's been really good. Yeah,
I had a good time.
We love you, man. It's good to have you on. Chris Martin, look at what?
No, I love gambling. You don't know what you're talking about, brother. The way I think about it is I don't expect to win. I view it as an entertainment expense and with a chance to win. I might lose, and that's fine. I've never gone to the bank and taken out a loan to go gambling. You know what I mean? I budget my gambling, but
you gamble with money that you put aside to gamble with.
Yeah. Yes, and I have so much experience gambling. I can estimate okay, I'll go when I go to Vegas, I'll budget $300 a day, which is like 4 pounds, I think, a day, and so I don't know the exchange rate, but like $300 a day, and then, but I don't know if I've ever lost $300 per day for 5 straight days, right? But that's just my budget. And so day 1, I'll lose 100. Day 2, I'll win 200. Day 3, I lose 400. It all comes out in the wash, man. By the time I come home, I'll be down a couple $100 for a 5-day trip, And it's kind of like if you go to a concert, you buy a concert ticket, unless you find a $200 sitting on the floor, there's no way you'll get that money back. But gambling, there's a chance. I have gone and gambled my ass off all night long and woke up with more money than I started with. It's possible, Yeah. So it's, to me, I love it. I just view it. If I lose it all, that's cool. As long as I get some beers along the way,
Yeah. What's your game? What's your game, Mike?
Craps. I love craps. I play blackjack too, and I'll do slots if I'm up or I'm doing okay. But craps, throwing the dice, man, that's my game.
Awesome.
Do you know, I am not a gambler at all, but I do understand the aspect of I'm the only time I've ever gambled was on the horse races. That's at 20 quid, and I was like, "There's 20 quid is all I've got." When I run out of 20 quid, I ain't going to gamble anymore. And by the time I'd left that day at Goodwood, I had £700. I paid for all my food, all my drink, and they called it that this dude, he was like, no more bets. And I was like, what? He goes, you got beginner's luck. Go away. Go to someone else. He wouldn't take any bets off me. And it was literally that. And I had a great day, had a load of cash out of it. I've never gambled on anything ever since. However, my business is the biggest gamble that I've ever done in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have literally forsaken my mortgage, my financial security, everything I have literally put everything on red, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the same with the stock market and stuff. Yeah. We actually, so I correct myself. We do have horse tracks. Somehow that's legal. There's one not far from here. It's Sam Houston Raceway. They do horse racing.
Oh, yeah, and put a bet on a horse.
I've never bet on a horse, actually. Don't make me, though, because I don't double dog dare me, because I'll do it. I'll say, I bet you old Smoky Dog, the horse right there, is going to win. You know,
you'll be obsessed. You'll be watching the horses. You'll be like, that horse just took a crap. I'm betting on that horse. You'll be lying all the other ones.
He's lightened his load. Yeah.
I've got a really good insider for horse stuff as well, because somebody I know, two guys I know who were on here earlier, both work for the Racing Post. So I can get some insider stuff anytime. This is what I mean. I've got all the connections, but I just don't do it. I just don't do it. Mm-hmm. I gamble within my own. I guess, Mike, I'm probably no different to you. You enjoy your gambling and you go and it's entertainment and it's fun.
Yep.
I really enjoy building business and making it big and start like this. My business was started on 500 quid. That was it. And like today we were talking about the next phase, how we get there. And we were talking like, so what's the end result? What do you want? And I was like, I want £2 million and I want a £100,000 a year job. And they were like, yeah, that could be done. You know, like
that'd be nice.
That's the perfect scenario. So it's like, how do you do that? Let's build a plan. How much beer do you need to make? How much do you need to sell? What's the capacity we need? What's the kit we need? How do we build our sales kit? And like all of that is just a massive gamble. Massive gamble.
For sure.
Anyway, we've gone way over.
Yeah, I gotta pee again.
Yeah, man. Look, Mike, there's still loads of people chatting on here. And I am really sorry to all those that I've missed your comments. It's just been one of those things. And Mike, you are a legend. Paul's beer reviews. Paul is my friend. And like I put him up there with some of my best lads. He's just a legend. He's always there. Mike, I kid you not, right? If you want someone to rely on, that man there. Oh, there.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to figure out which way.
It's just so weird. It's all back to front and upside down. That man there is legit. No drama, no bull. He's a good guy. So,
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. And Mike, my man in Texas.
Hi, Mike.
Right there.
Yeehaw. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
See, I wasn't going to say it, but you said it, not me.
I stopped. My man in Texas there. What a legend, Mike, for coming on. You're always welcome on our streams. We love you. Thank you, mate. You're way bigger than us guys, but we have loved every minute of having you on.
What's the channel name, Mike, so we can all subscribe?
It is youtube.com/DrunkTexanSays.
Drunk Texan Says. Everyone subscribe right now.
It's I'm on a UK kick, so all my videos right now are basically based on UK stuff. So I've currently been on a kick about learning about the Queen, because we we stopped paying attention to the British royalty somewhere around July 4th, 1776. So I'm trying to re-educate myself.
Love that.
But yeah, no, I had a good time, man, and hopefully I could be on another time soon. So
stay right there, Mike. I'm going to end this, but we'll drop out into the back room.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody that came in the comments. There's 26 of you still here. I really appreciate you coming along, supporting Lord's Brewing Company. I know I'm wearing my Dallas Gas Monkey. You know what? 26 of you are going to harass Richard Rawlings and tell him, I want to make your UK beer. Stop being a wuss. And I'm calling that bad boy out. So, love you all. You're all awesome. Lord's Brewing Co. Beer.
Before we shoot off, can I just say, I'm going on with Thomas, Window Beer Reviews, at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to be on with him in like 15 minutes. So if all you drunkards want to come over there and come drink with us, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, man. Window Beer Reviews with Thomas. Simo, are you still in the chat? Could you stick up Window Beer Reviews with Thomas YouTube channel?
Is he in, Thomas?
He was earlier. No, he's here. He's right there. No,
there he is. I can see it. Yeah, there he is. He's here. Awesome.
So, Mike, Window Beer Reviews with Thomas is a farmer, and he's out in Ireland. He's a top lad.
Nice.
He invited me on for an interview, and then it was the hardest interview I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Man, it's like, so what's your business plan for the next 3 years? And what's your cumulative spending for the next 6 months? I was like, oh, shit.
Damn. Like a damn board meeting or something.
Yeah, the dude's, he's a legend. He's such a lovely guy. Lovely guy. So, right, I'm going to end it here. Simo, come on quickly. Get that link in so everybody can shoot over. And if the only other one is Real Ale Craft Beer. If you're not fancying seeing these Paul's miserable face, you can shoot over there. But let's support Thomas because he's
you're sport for choice, tonight, really, isn't it? You're sport for choice. I think
Simo might have done a runner. Anyway, right, I'm going to end it here.
Adios y vaya con Dios.
Gracias.